Anyway, it's D&D night.
Are you sure? You don't want me to kill any more time for you?
Oh, you've killed enough. Last week,
You killed someone by ripping their heart out.
I polymod.
the murder mystery went in a direction unexpectedly, where there was more murder, but not the kind of murders I was expecting.
Thing is, whether she's the actual murderer or not, she is a murderer. So, win-win. It's kind of a. I kind of got it, dude. She killed way more people than that other guy.
Yep, we'll remember that.
But you were the one who caused it.
Well, actually, Isaac is the one who caused it.
That was Isaac.
Nobody knows that.
No one knows that. So,
I blew up and killed everyone. I'm the one who killed her.
Last time, you tried to figure out what the murder of the Triton. Her name was Layden, and you found this a couple times ago. You found out she was a vampire, and she had this tattoo on her arm. You don't know who that is a symbol of, or what that symbol of. And you didn't really get too far with that case. And then that night, you were on a watch. And during the watch, Zarik and Ianlin, the little gnome, was supposed to be on watch together. I'm sorry, supposed to be on watch together. And Zarik wakes up. Ianlin does not. Ianlin is dead. In his cabin, there's a symbol of a 11-pointed star and eyeball in his blood on the floor. He has also been drained of blood or something. He doesn't have all his blood. And he apparently was killed with his own dagger, which was also in his chest. Not in his chest, but in his chest. In the box. And sorry, Christy's texting me.
Uh-oh.
You had a little discussion about who done it, and you seem to narrow your hang on, my wife. 1 second.
What was all this about starting?
Trying to get organized back here, and I think I'll take the iPad this time. I can put some things on the iPad, and now she's just like, "Where's the iPad? Do you have the iPad?"
I like that. It's sentence flavor. That's good. That's good.
Sentence flavor. Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Colorful metaphors.
It's just spice of the language. You got to use it in just the right times. Hey, there we go. See, that's not. I don't even think that's not even really a cuss word. That's so mild. Nobody's offended by that word.
Well, that's a specific reference that Michael caught.
I didn't.
I enjoyed it.
I'm not old enough or didn't watch the right show.
Old enough.
What'd you say?
He wants to hear the reference again. He wants to see if he can catch it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say it twice.
Oh, is it Monty Python?
No.
It's from Star Trek 4.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I don't know.
Monty Python.
The Voyage Home.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. You've only seen the J.J. Abrams because you're
No,
an
I've
heathen.
seen
talking to
some
you.
Next Generation. At least 5 episodes.
Talking
Wait,
to Joe.
how many were on that list you gave me, Isaac?
I don't remember.
I think I watched like somewhere between 5 and 10 episodes and the movie.
One of the movies.
One of the movies. Not the J.J. Abrams one.
Yeah. I would like to motion to rename the J.J. Abrams Star Treks to Star Trek.
Why?
That's perfect. I like it. Because it's for that audience.
Yeah.
It's for like an audience.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. I didn't know if
was
anyone
good.
was going to like that.
That was great. Best thing I've heard all night.
I feel like
Sorry,
you guys are too harsh on those movies.
They're good action movies.
Yeah.
They're great.
They're action
You got to
movies.
think of it. You got to think of it like this. Those are the gateway drug into getting into hard Star Trek, right?
You know what? It kind of is because we're off the D&D track here.
That's all right.
We were watching Discovery.
Yeah.
Discovery's new, and like my kids know I'm a big Star Trek fan, and we're watching Discovery, and I'm like, this is not my Star Trek. I don't want to be, one of those.
You don't
but
want to tell them to get off your lawn.
I wasn't enjoying it, and it wasn't what I wanted represented as the Star Trek that I like. And so it managed to get us, because I'm like, oh, that's this person, explaining who it was. It got us to motion into watching the original series. And then that got us into Next Generation, and then the movies, and now we're into Deep Space Nine. Now I'm a happy Star Trek fan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Star Trek Discovery.
I guess.
J.J. Abrams, you really brought in more Trek
Thanks,
fans.
Star Trek.
Star Trek Discovery didn't. I didn't enjoy you, but it did serve a purpose, and that's all you can ask for.
You served the purpose of getting me to force everyone to
getting me to remember the good old days and go watch the good stuff.
Watch it, remember the good old days. Original Star Trek is not good. I hate to tell you.
The original series?
It is god awful.
Even David and Nathan were like into it. You haven't watched the good ones.
They can be into it all they want.
I didn't think anyone's. Even my wife, even Christy was into it, and I thought for sure. She was gonna hate it, and I thought they're not gonna like this. It's so cheesy, and it's so like I loved it.
That's what makes it so good.
And yeah, it is actually really good. Some of them aren't so great, like the space hippies and but the good ones are really good.
You sound like such a Star Trek fan when you say that.
That's how you know you're Star Trek. Yeah.
It's like
there's a few you gotta skip, but
you'd love this one if you skip the first 20 episodes. And it's like, what? No. It gets good after 3 seasons. What? You stuck with it that long? What is wrong with you? If I watch something for 2 episodes, 1 episode, if I watch something 1 episode, I'm like, this is crap. I do not watch the rest of it. I'm done at that point. And you guys are like, this will get good. I just got to power through all the crap.
Well,
it's like wade through this ocean of dookie, dude, to get to the good stuff.
When I first watched through, I was like, this is all right. And then once you see the really good, like it's DS9, watching the first season, really, like this is okay. I can maybe learn to like these characters. And then as it gets into like seasons 3, 4, 5, you're like, this is so good.
Yeah,
and then you go back and watch
good because you watched the early stuff.
Okay, all right.
It took me like 2 years. I was talking to Isaac at the time about this. It took me like 2 years to watch the first 2 seasons of DS9 because I kept falling asleep. I get like so I have to go back and watch the episode, and I'd fall asleep again. I could never get through it because it was so boring. But then we're watching it again. I'm starting from the beginning. And I'm into it because I know where the characters go, because that show does a really good job of making like character development. It's not the same person the whole way through, and you're thankful for having them made your way through the first 2 seasons.
You gotta suffer through the first 2 seasons.
Not suffering. It's just it's like backstory, and I think DS9 didn't quite know what they were going to do with the show.
You think the backstory could be like summed up in 1 or 2 like story heavy episodes, and then like they get to the good stuff? Or did they need 2 seasons to waste hours of your time?
There are some gems in there in the first 2 seasons. Just there's a lot of them that are kind of slow.
Yeah,
I liked everything I saw of Next Generation. Whether it was the weird episodes, like the one where the lady bones the ghost, or like the more serious episodes. Yeah,
one of the people, those ones we skipped.
That's a bad one.
That's peak Star Trek to me. That's like, mwah. She's like has an affair with her dead ghost friend or something. It was a weird episode. Anyways,
it was her dead grandma's ghost friend.
Oh, her dead grandma's
even
ghost
worse.
Friend. Even worse. That's peak Star Trek to me. But everything I've seen of
like, you look just like your grandma.
You look just like your grandma, girl.
No.
But Next Generation, everything I saw of it was great, and I could get past the campiness. Like it was campy, but it wasn't like the original Star Trek, where it's like so old and crap looking and like camperific. I cannot sit through it. And it's not just that. I can't watch old James Bond movies either. Like I don't really like them that much.
A lot of the story ideas in the original series are good. The production value obviously very low, but it's important.
I don't need incredible.
It's not great, but it's very important.
I don't need incredible production value, but I need a notch above that at least. It's just like not
Leonard Nimoy and George Takei and Michelle.
Those guys seem great. Post Star Trek, they've seemed great, dude. But like, it's pretty rough for me to watch those. Like, it's not bad enough to be good. It's just like in a weird zone for me where it's like, This is just plain bad production, and I can't.
This is what happens when everyone shows up on time. Way to go, Francisco. We could have started right as soon as you got here, but you had to be here on time, and now we're yammering about things.
All right. D&D. Let's do it.
So it's D&D time.
Yeah.
Where was I at? You found the gnome. The gnome was dead, drained of blood, symbol on the ground by his own dagger. He was also burned. And with his burning, you leaned into Lily, the bald female, who was very quiet. And you saw there was something magical on her chest. You thought it was an amulet, but turns out it was actually a gem embedded in her chest. I did a poor job of describing how big this gem was, and
that led to her death.
you later on you found out that she was having some sort of fire abilities and seeing some sort of visions, and right chest, not her chest, but her chest, yeah, and you surmised fire abilities, losing or blacking out or whatever. She's the killer. And so while everyone's on the deck, the captain's like, all right, get everyone up here and let's solve this thing. So you all got up on deck, crew and everything.
Your frames are off.
Everyone's all oh yeah, when I don't have Discord selected, it does that. Don't get me sidetracked. Whenever oh yeah, so everyone's on deck, all batched up nice and close together. You're confronting Lily, trying to get her riled up. And while this riling up's attempting to happen, Eru says something into her mind. What'd you say to her?
Said, let it out.
Let it out, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let it out.
Freaks Lily out, and in an explosion of fire, a fireball explodes at her feet. A lot of people died.
Killing 90% of the crew.
A-Rock goes in to try to stop her. She throws some burning hands out, uncontrolling what she's doing. She's just freaking out, throwing fire everywhere. A-Rock rolls a disadvantage, double 20, and yanks that thing out, leaving a gaping hole in Lily's chest. Lily plops down dead, and you've got carnage all over the place. The captain comes up while trying to save what he can and says, we got 3 options. We won't be able to make it all the way to Port Illidan, because it's like 3 more days. We got 1 day we can go to the lighthouse, or I have another spot we could go to, a little island I know of that we can maybe get to. It's not in dangerous. It's kind of a dangerous waters, but we can get there. So with Saren climbing to the top of the crow's nest and rolling I think you rolled a 20 also.
Yeah.
20s all around, and spotted those rocky shoals, and you managed to navigate your way with a tiny crew. The original 15, there was now 12 dead crewmen, 3 left. And you made your way into this island. As you got to the island, you noticed some clouds start to billow above the ship. You saw some 2 dark shadows come out of the water, and start scrambling up the ship. These sort of demonic, ash gray looking creatures, and they scramble up onto the ship. And the captain says he has to go get something, but then he stops. He turns around. He draws his cutlass. That's where we left off.
Does he turn around and look at us and draw his cutlass?
He looks at you and the demon things. I'm gonna get you guys all up here on the ship called, what do I call this thing? The Sandy Key.
The Sandy Key.
Sandy Key.
The Sandy Key.
I'll summon you over here. Summon. Alright, there's a lot of dead folks. I'm just gonna throw you guys in the water.
What?
Because I don't want to deal with them. Did everyone get that summon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay. I could go through and tell them and click to kill them all, but that's gonna be a pain. So. Get out of here. All right. So you guys are all, over here. Actually, put yourself where you want. A-Rock, Eric, are you still on the back?
I'm still in the back.
Okay.
Because he told me to go there.
Yeah. Do you guys have control of your characters?
I don't see Eru.
I do. Should be on the bottom deck.
Oh yeah, Eric's probably not out here because I had him in the other spot. Pull him in.
There you go. I gave you my Prime sub because I saw your Stream Elements thing.
Oh, it worked. Excellent.
Excellent.
How do we get out of here?
How do we get
The
out of here?
morph.
I will get you.
Look at Arrow's new armor, guys.
Where are you? Are you down there?
Where? Oh,
Ooh.
that's fancy.
Okay, and then where is Eric?
I'm
Down
over here.
below deck.
I don't know why I'm below deck.
Are you? I don't. Oh,
No,
there you are.
it says I'm like right here somewhere.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're back here on the old.
I'm on the mizzen. I don't know what a mizzen is.
Okay,
I
so you
just
guys
heard
are all
sailor
sort of
people
standing
say
around
that.
here. You look over and you saw these things come crawling up. Actually, I made some new creatures. We'll use them because I want to use them. And they've got a name here you'll like. So these guys sort of like they got kind of like a dark ashen skin, and they've got these almost like dog-looking faces, very leathery skin, and they kind of clamber up the side of the boat, and they stop there. That's when he turns around, pulls a sword out. There's clouds billowing overhead. Can you see the name? Can you see it on there? They're called Mr. Feisty, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
So we have a new Mr. Feisty. So they're there. Let me get the caption out here. Let me grab where's a good old half-orc.
What's my worst enemy?
Mr. Feisty?
That's right.
Yep. That's his hated foe.
Yep.
Killed his family.
He's
Dang
standing
right.
over here.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepared to die. Yeah.
Okay, so he draws a sword, looks at you guys, and in your direction. But he does look at you guys. And he says, "That'll be enough. Drop your weapons unless you want to join him." And he points over at the dead pile of dead bodies you guys have lined up. So on the side over here, behind you, I should have used those characters I threw in the water. I'll use one. It's all the, you guys kind of piled all the dead bodies up over here. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do.
You gotta knock them down.
Yeah. So there's your bodies you guys have kind of lined up over on the edge. You do have so the crew, the passengers that are still alive. You still have Denshai, the musician. These guys are all like 1 hit point. They're all real bad, just like you guys are. Well, some of you. Denshai, the musician. You've got Roland, the guy who is the other human. You've got Susanna the cook. Everyone's on deck right now because they're all helping out, I guess, except for Airrock, who's on the back because he kind of wanted him away. And Elwindith the Furbolg. And Heartshaker. Heartshaker's here too, also. They're all on deck as well. And they stop and look at this, and they just put their hands up and kind of start stepping away. And these creatures are crawling up on the back deck. And he pulls his cutlass out, and he points them at you guys. Just drop your weapons unless you want to join them.
I'll take a step back and see what's this about.
So drop your weapons, and I'll tell you. And this creature is slowly kind of moving up on you. It steps up to Krog. This one steps up on Zarik. And it's got this like it's like it's a little demon, basically. Ash gray demon, leathery skin, dog face. These mangy arms, and he crawls up. He's got these claws, and you can see his teeth.
I'll look at the other members of the party, and I'll sort of hold my dagger and hand crossbow out and drop them. And back
I
up.
sheathe
I
my
want to
sword
back
and-
away from this thing.
I'll sheath my sword and
He's
back
out
away.
on the ground, on the deck.
I drop it, I guess. Now back off.
All right. I'll just start to back off.
He says, take him to the brig. And he grabs his keys off his belt and throws it over to one of the demons, who catches it. And they start kind of motioning you to go to the ship, inside the ship. One snaps at you with his teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll comply too.
I have no other choice but to.
So, you guys are escorted by these two demon things, and they're following you, leading you down to the brig, which is down at the bottom of the ship. And you go willingly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. They don't say anything, but they just sort of trot along with you behind you. You guys step inside the cell. Just one big cell, basically.
How far away are they from me as I'm walking?
They're about 10 feet behind the group.
Okay.
How
Can
many
I
imps are there?
stealthily cast Mage Hand while we're being herded?
You can try. You know they're watching.
I'll try. Is that stealth or sleight of hand?
Is it verbal and somatic?
It
Is verbal and
yes.
somatic.
Yep.
Okay, so give me a stealth.
Ooh, I get advantage on those. 20.
Okay. You managed to get it off. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna keep it out for now.
Okay. Are you going to? You're hiding the hand like in front of you, so that that's part of your stealth.
My mage hand is invisible.
Oh well, there you go. Fancy.
How many of those Mr. Feisties are there?
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Are there more coming up?
You didn't see any more.
Okay.
So they escort you into the cell. Close the bars. These are just metal iron bars. One of them sticks the key in there and twists it. And climbs back out. And climbs starts to climb back.
Is he holding the keys in his hand, or does he put it on his belt or anything?
He's holding it in his hand.
Okay.
He didn't have a belt. He's naked.
Oh, get some clothes on. Jeez. Where's Arok? Is he still not with us?
Not with you.
It was that Arok. He's turned
What
against
the-
us.
What happened? What happened, Eru? I just
Somebody's turn.
you were talking to that girl, and that's all I remember. When I
Oh,
was
this
on the
was
ground.
how long ago was that?
Yeah, it's been about 30 minutes to an hour since you woke up from.
So okay.
So that
So
all
we
happened like
went over a little bit
4.5, 5 hours ago, because you were unconscious
Okay.
for a while.
Yeah, I'll catch you up on everything. There was fireball fight, sort of, and that just running around trying to help me and Arok running and and Krog running around trying to help everybody, and Arok pulled the gem out of the woman's chest and all that. I'll say I don't know what these things are, but
Wow, I've never. That's
was
a new
really
one.
something.
I'm gonna use my second one.
Do you know what these things are?
Do I know what these are?
Roll me a, I guess a history check.
Teen.
You've never seen them before, but they are clearly demonic. I don't know if other than that, you only get that. They had tridents on their back. I should have told you that before, but yeah, you only get some sort of demonic creatures.
Are they similar to the ones that live over on the South Island?
Yeah. Those are mostly imps and tieflings, so you haven't seen any of these things.
Okay.
Is there anyone else down here now?
Nope, just you guys and the other passengers went with you into that cell.
Whatever, all the imps and stuff left.
Yep, the 2 imps, they locked you guys up, and then they head back. Arok, as you're sitting outside on the deck, you see this cloud begin to form above the ship. And very quickly, this cloud begins to form above the ship. You guys are at an island, just within rowing distance to this island, small little island. And this dark cloud is starting to billow and form above the ship. And a few minutes go by, and then you start feeling some sprinkles. Hey,
All right, Zeke's gonna take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a short rest in.
Okay.
I will as well.
I'll
Okay.
meditate.
But before I do that, as soon as those guys are gone, I want to try to use my mage hand to pick the lock on the door. I don't want to open it. I just want to unlock it.
The lock is like you can get to the lock. You reach your hand through it. Sort of like an old timey iron bar
Yeah.
cell.
Like a
That's why I'm
Pirates of
going
the
to use the
Caribbean.
mage hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Yeah, go for it. What are you going to use to pick it?
My lock picks.
Okay.
Got it.
16.
Not quite. So you
It's a difficult lock.
you feel how it works. You just couldn't get it to click.
Okay. Well, I suppose we could try to rest up a bit.
Yeah, after that, whatever that explosion was, it took me out. I need to sit down for a while.
Do we hear anything up above?
Give me a perception check. Since you're going to listen.
I will join in on that.
10.
24.
You can hear the rain starting to the pitter patter of rain starting to fall. You pick up a thunder bolt, thunder rumble. You pick up the voice of the captain, where he sounds like he's ordering something around. That one over here. No, that way. No, this way. And he's trying to. He says that to him. It's supposed to be like this. Give me that. And he's shouting at these at something.
Okay.
Well, I think we know who the murderer is.
Do we?
I mean, it's got to be the captain, right?
I'm not sure. I mean,
He
Did
and
you
one
see-
other person were the ones that I couldn't get a read on, and he's obviously doing some sketchy stuff now.
did you see Lily though?
I got a pretty good beat on her whenever we were talking.
She may not have known she was doing it. Did you see her after she died? She was different. She wasn't human.
I didn't see her. I was stone cold out. I can't even believe I'm alive right now.
A-Rock. Some
Yeah.
time's going by. More time's going by. Storms are starting to the storm's starting to come in, and you notice it has just formed over you in this island. Blue skies out everywhere else. This cloud is just over you. It's starting to rain pretty heavily now. You used to sit on the deck and watch.
I mean, yeah, for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna be studying my new fancy magical rock.
Okay. So about an hour goes by. Everyone gets your short rest. Your
Hooray!
quick short rest that you can do. You have to roll for this one if you want to do your hit points.
I gotta roll some
Oh,
hit
yeah.
die.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah.
You notice the rowboat is rowing away, rowing towards the island. In it, you see the captain, and you see two little gray
Jeez.
demonic creatures, and a large barrel. And
A
he's-
large barrel.
Okay.
Yep. They are doing the rowing. He's just sitting there. He looks up at you, smiles, and keeps rowing. He's about 300 feet out.
Right.
See, the captain was on there.
Captain's on the rowboat. Captain with his two little demons.
If
And he's
anybody
too
was
far.
wondering,
What?
I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s for my hit die.
Oh.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 2, but also a 7 and an 8, so I'm back to full.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 or 8. Got an 8 and a 4.
Good thing I cure wounds myself before the end of the last.
He rolled well on that.
They're pretty far out though. You said
300 feet out.
Okay, that's decently
You know
far.
what? I'll use
That's
a
fine.
second one.
If I yell, they probably wouldn't hear because of the rain and everything. I'm gonna get up and like walk back into the ship.
Okay.
No one around.
It's all quiet. You go in. You're in the passenger quarters. All quiet. Doors are open. That's just like they were before. You see the gnome's body is still there.
I'll go down. I'll go through these doors and down into the bottom.
To the cargo bay, cargo hold. Okay. Quiet. You step down into the down there. Nothing.
Nothing down there either.
Nope. It is all empty. No crew. Nothing.
I'll go up and peek out onto the deck. Anyone out on the deck?
You step on the deck, and
peek out. I'm just gonna like look, open the door, and kind of peek out and see what's out there.
which door are you opening?
Which door from up here leads to there? I don't even know. There actually isn't a door from the crew quarters to the deck.
Is there not one?
No, there's not. It goes to the basement. That's why I went down below.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, that window's supposed to be a door there. That's supposed to be a door.
I peer through the window.
Okay. I guess it does go down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes down.
Weird. Okay.
That's why I said I went
I had
down.
to reorganize the ship a little bit, and I guess I forgot a door. So okay, you can peek out onto the deck. So you can see from where you are, the boat is gone. The rowboat is gone.
Okay.
Normally in the middle. On the deck, there are a few bodies just sort of spaced out on the deck, and then a group of bodies, which you saw before. Well, I guess you didn't see because they organized it after you left. So they seem to have organized the dead into one spot, but there's still a few more bodies spaced around the deck, and you see a lot of blood. All quiet, though.
But the bodies are like lined up in a specific way.
It doesn't seem anything specific, but there's a lot of blood under them. Give me a perception check. So you're just kind of peeking out this door. I'll give you some negatives for what you can see.
Perception, there it is. Yep,
Yeah.
we don't see nothing.
Just a few bodies and then a big pile of bodies. Group of bodies. And blood.
But there's nothing else on the deck. There's no like people walking around.
You don't see anybody.
Okay, I guess I'll go down into the ship further.
Okay. You walk through like the normally where the crew quarters are, and the well, crew quarters is basically the next deck, and it's nothing.
Do I know? It has to go deeper than that. I know that.
There's one more. There's the cargo hold. Is one below that.
All right, I guess I'll go down there.
Okay. Go to the cargo hold, and at the end of the cargo hold, you can see the brig, and you see there's a bunch of people in the brig.
Oh, I'll just.
Do we see him?
Yeah, you see him step down the stairs.
Here he comes. What are you doing out there?
What are you doing in there?
We got put in here. Why aren't you put in here?
Just no one ever came for me.
Inside check.
That seems pretty convenient for you, bud.
Well, the captain and a couple of guys were rowing away with a barrel. That's the only reason I left the back.
Is it just you out up there?
It's truthful.
As far as I can tell.
Can you help get us out of here?
Yeah, sure. You already unlocked the door, right? I'll just walk up and open it.
No, it didn't,
Oh, no.
It didn't unlock.
Oh, okay. I will try to unlock the door, I guess.
Okay.
I have thieves' tools.
Give me
What's
that
the
check.
for that?
Can I give him advantage and tell him what I got stuck on?
Yes.
I will guide him as well.
Was it sleight of hand?
It's Dex. Dex plus
Proficiency.
Dex
Oh,
modifier,
nice.
not Dex save.
Okay.
Well, Dex. I guess Dex save if you're proficient in it.
I'm just gonna roll this because it's a +4.
His big dragonborn fingers just they aren't working.
Let me see. Is this door's hinges capped?
It's a pretty sturdy door.
That's not what I asked. Are the door's hinges capped?
It has I like the little the thing that slides in. That what you mean?
Yeah, so it should be like
a pin.
And then the door would slide down on top.
Yes.
It's got a weld,
but it's got a weld in the top, so you can't just lift the door up. That has been like what kind of prison would that be if you can just lift up the door? This isn't a movie. This is D&D, dang it.
All the prisoners in one place, in a place you could just lift the door up.
Hey, man.
Yeah, pretend the lock is the gem on Lily's chest.
Then I'd just rip the door off. I wouldn't need to pick the lock. I can't just keep trying this. Eventually, I mean, it's picking a lock. I could just do this forever, right? Until I get it.
Your lockpick tools will break.
Yeah, but I can make an infinite amount of tools with enough time. So eventually I would get it. This is like a take 20 kind of scenario, right? Because I'm not under any time constraint.
Do you want to take 20? Do you want to take 20?
I can take 20. How long does that take?
20 minutes.
All right. Sure.
I'll allow that to take 20.
Yeah, I'll take 20.
So a little ways into your take 20, you feel the boat begin to kind of rock, kind of sway. And the further you're taking 20 is happening, it's swaying more.
Hey, you need to hurry it up,
the
Aaron.
rain's coming down. You can hear the rain. Some wind is starting to whip up.
Maybe you should just go check and see what's going on topside.
Let me see them.
You almost got it. You feel you almost got it. 5 more minutes.
Has it been?
It's been 15 minutes. 5 more minutes. You got it.
5 more minutes, whatever.
Okay.
The
This
ship,
boat is.
I say, I could leave now, but if I go up there and it's really bad and the ship tips over and this lock isn't picked, you're all definitely dead.
I mean, I can continue where you left off. You're the only one who can see what's upstairs, though. I can cast Mage Hand. I can take over.
You can also just.
Yeah, I will cast Mage Hand as well and go, I can help.
I will.
If you guys could do this the whole time,
I'll give my arm and help
why are
out.
you still in the?
We just finished short resting.
Susanna speaks up. She's like, they were just sitting there for like an hour. They just stood there and didn't do anything.
It's my understanding of the way the world works. I couldn't do it again.
You just didn't ask the right questions. All right, yeah, sure. I'll go. I guess I'll go.
You're gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs.
Mage Hand finish the lock.
Okay. And you can continue another 5 minutes fiddling with it. You'll be able to get it. You go on deck. First thing you notice is there is 4 more of these these star eyeball symbols. 4 of the bodies that were dead from your event have been stabbed and symbols drawn under them, and they're at points of the star. They're at different points on that star where their body's laying in relation to the blood drawing.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of those.
As soon as I think he's upstairs, I would send him a message. What do you see out there? Oh, I'm still trying to.
How long can I message it? Can I even message back?
Yeah, you can respond back 6 seconds.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'll just convey what I just saw.
Okay. The rain's coming down and hitting the deck pretty hard, so a lot of the blood's starting to wash away, but you can make out what the symbol was and what it is starting to wash away as.
What's going on up there?
Also,
like
it's like
he's
you're in the
melting.
middle of a pretty heavy storm. The water is just like big
Sure.
waves coming through. Winds
Yeah.
whipping around. These clouds are basically just black clouds above your head now, and there's just massive storm beating down on you. It's so much so that you can just barely make out the island now, which is only, a 5-10 minute row to get to it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move one of these bodies.
Okay.
Off of the.
You can
Yeah.
certainly do that.
Okay. Nothing changes though.
Nope.
Are the sails down or are they up?
They are they're not unfurled. Which ones is it? They're
Furled.
Furled.
They are.
The up.
no, they are furled, yeah. Did they come down? Or did they go up?
They come down.
So they are up then. Are you sure? I think they go up.
They are not
Pull
engaged.
and they go up.
They are
Yeah,
disengaged.
they are disengaged. It's just
Yeah.
sticks. It's
Sails
sticks and
up,
ropes up
sails
there.
at the top, sails down, sails at full poofiness.
Is it? You wouldn't
I mean-
you wouldn't store your sails at the top though.
That's how you would do it, yeah.
Yeah.
You
If
just
were,
store
like,
the sails
in
at
a
the
dock,
bottom and then hoist the sails, right?
I think you would let them down from the top.
Depends
I
on
think-
if you're Kevin Costner or
I
not.
think you would hoist them.
As in the roping, the system is tied to the bottom of the sails, and you would untie and lower the sails down into position. And then when you were done, you would hoist them back to the top, and then tie your rope off.
I don't know
I think
about
you could
this.
theoretically do it either way.
You could do it either way, but the way you're talking
there we
about,
go.
where they're
Di-
stored at the bottom,
Different ship designs, so the sails in different positions.
There
That's
you
just,
go.
Just the answer we wanted. We're both right. Well, you know
that's
what?
how they did it.
In my ship, the sails are stored on the bottom, so you can get to
That's
them.
how,
Otherwise,
I'm
like,
looking
what
at
if
that- I'm
what if
looking-
there's a hole in the sail and you gotta like take the thing off and put a new one on? You're gonna have to climb all the way up to the top to
Yeah.
take the thing out.
well, that sucks
But-
to suck. That's not my
But
problem.
what you gain in that, you lose in the ability to quickly take off.
Yeah, exactly. Like if they're at the bottom, it would be much harder to get them open in a haste. Like in Sea of Thieves, at least.
Why are we talking about
they're
this? This
all,
doesn't
matter. Listen, we're just off on another tangent.
yeah.
I'm like
That
I'm like,
historical
in this-
document, Sea of Thieves. I got you.
In this whole 6 seconds, I'm like, the sails, the bottom. I don't understand. Why would they do it this way? It
He's
doesn't
just
seem-
talking about the sails. I don't know.
Most of them stow at the top. Thank you.
We have a good rainstorm. We don't have like a good rainstorm.
I've never seen one. I've never seen one that stows at the bottom ever, but I'm sure they exist.
I know where you live. You don't see a lot of boats.
I've seen a lot of pictures of boats.
I've seen pictures of boats.
I've been on a big sailboat, like an actual, like real piratey sailboat.
Did you
That
look at the
was diesel.
sails?
Yes, they're at the top. They just lower them down for show. It's got a diesel engine in the back.
You know what? This is Fantasyland, and they do it from the bottom.
They do it at the
Yeah.
bottom. Yeah, I feel like it
so
would
they
look
can
really
stop
dumb,
quickly
too.
if they need to.
All the cross beams would be really low, and it would look really weird. You'd be walking around, you'd hit your head. The only ones I've seen from the bottom are the kind where it's a triangle sail like that, and it's got the brace at the bottom, you know?
You know what? The captain
Sure.
took the sails with him. I like that idea.
It's like, you know what? I don't want them going anywhere if they have to get out.
I was about
Take
to say,
these
I'm
all
just-
down.
the reason I asked is I was going to be like, I'm just going to lower the sails.
You know you're in a very dangerous place, and you
Okay, but
Like-
we're like, I'm in a dangerous situation no matter what, so lowering the sails.
you know you saw that like getting here. You were awake for that.
Yeah. If we were to
The-
take off, we'd run into some stuff.
you
and
would-
sink.
you would tear the bottom of the ship up.
Oh, we're like, oh, okay.
These are very dangerous waters. So that's what you got. Sails are wherever they want to be.
How close am I to unlocking this?
Mountaineer and sailor extraordinaire.
You're damn right, dude. I just read a lot of stuff and watch a lot of videos, my guy.
Boom! He solved all your problems. Let's go.
I did. I just solved your sail problem. I want to point out that most of the time I'm right. I'm right about these sails. I was right about prone. Get out of here.
How close am I to unlocking this door? I don't want to
Okay,
be locked in here
click.
anymore.
The door opens up
Hey,
1 minute early.
Hey, I got this.
just to save us from more sail talk, the door opens.
Perfect.
The ship is really a rocking.
We move on up. During this whole time, I would have tried to talk to the passengers. Do any of them have any idea what's going on?
You've got two. The passengers, or the crew.
Anyone that's in there with us, are there crew in
Yeah,
there?
no one. Yeah, there's you got two crew and you got Susanna the cook.
Oh, the crew and the passengers are all in. Everyone is in there except for the captain.
Everyone's in your cell.
And none of them have any idea what's going on.
None of them have any idea. You get from the crew. This was their first sail with this crew. All three of them.
Susanna as well.
Mm-hmm. They left port at Port Illidan, and they made it over to Fort Ivar, I think is what it is, in Londrian, and then they stopped where they picked you guys up, and then they came back. And they're on this is their first tour. They're getting ready to get back to Illidan. And they were told, the three of them that are alive, said it was just a one-time deal.
What, any of the other crew not new?
I don't know. Susanna's I don't know. I think most of us were new.
This doesn't strike you as a bit odd that this captain got an entire new crew?
Well, I don't know. I just needed money, so I just joined up.
Okay. Can any of you fight?
Well, not really yeah, you look at them and they all look terrible. Like they've been unconscious. They've got bad.
They short rested.
They've got a few death saves in there. None of them look like they're in good shape.
Okay. What about the
Elwindith and Heartshaker and Roland are the three that look like they can handle a weapon.
Was it Roland or Genshai?
Genshai is the musician.
Is he a bard or is he just a musician?
Just a musician.
Okay. Great. You may have to fight. Be prepared. Let's go upstairs. I am not a merry man.
Okay, you guys head upstairs, and you see what I described before, where a lot of the blood's washed away, but you can see what the design was. You got 4 dead, blood drawn on the deck. One of them's been moved.
Is my dagger and hand crossbow out there?
Yeah, they're still on the deck.
Okay.
I got my sword.
Washed along the sides.
Look around. Is there
Crack
an
my
island or
knuckles.
something?
Yeah, amongst the fog and all that, you can just see the island that you guys stopped at, which you saw before. It's where you stopped. And it's pretty close, but it's really foggy and rainy. It's hard to see it.
Anyone know what the symbol means?
Oh, I'm giving it a once over.
Shake my head.
It's the same one that was in
you guys know what it is. You got it before. I think A-Rock got it.
Oh, it was the elemental.
Lamu.
Yeah.
Water elemental.
Lamu. Yeah.
Anyone know anything about Lamu that we don't already know?
I think we all rolled like real bad.
I rolled
us and like
amazing,
the passengers.
but all I got was
Susanna says she nods. She's like, "Yeah, I know." I think you talked to her before about it. She says, "Yeah, I know who Lamu is, or was. It's just a story." Apparently not, just a story.
I think it's here.
Like one of us?
I think it's on the island.
Well, what do we do?
Well, we can either try to swim to that island, which is potentially quite dangerous, or wait for them to come back and ambush them. Or there is a third option where we go back into the cell and just wait and hope that they don't mean us any harm.
and hope that what? And hope this ship doesn't sink.
Awinda speaks out, Furbolg. She's like, "We got a boat. Just take the boat."
That's a brilliant idea.
Can any of you sail?
I'm sure we can figure out something.
I'm
My
sure
vote's
we
to
can.
get out of here. I don't want to be here.
I want to leave too.
Excellent.
Sarah, and you know, coming into this place, It's about 20 minutes to get back out. Well, it took 20 minutes to get in here because you rolled really well, and the captain was driving or steering. It's going to be tricky getting out of this thing, so it's not going to be easy, especially with an inexperienced crew. You do have 2 crewmen though that know what they're doing, sort of.
I want to try to first. I'll just like point across the ship. I'm going to try to message Gezron if he's in 120 feet. I'm just going to try like every direction and see if he responds. And I'm just going to say, you told me you would let me know what's going on here if we dropped our weapons. And see if he responds.
No response.
Okay.
I think homeboy's out of ship, dude.
Doesn't want to talk, or he is not on board.
He's not on board. I told you he's not on board.
No, he could have come back. We don't know.
Wait, yes, I do know. There's no rowboat.
We don't know anything about this man. He could have teleported.
He didn't, though. I watched him.
You did?
Yes, I watched him. I saw him rowing to the island.
Okay.
That's what I told you.
He still could
I
teleport
feel like you weren't
back, I
listening
guess.
to me at all. You were too worried to incite me.
Don't trust you. Somehow you got out. I don't get it.
I didn't get out. I just never got caught.
Okay. Well, do we want to try to sail out of here? It's quite risky.
I don't know if we can make it. We're not very experienced at sailing, and if I'd have to be up top again.
I feel
I
like
wouldn't
we
be
only
much
have a
help other
couple of
than-
options.
You got us here. Elwinda speaks again. You got us here. Just get us out of here. We split the cost of the boats. We'll be rich. Who cares what he's doing?
Exactly. And besides the
Well,
fact that,
also, I mean, what if we need to be here? We are here for a reason. We gotta stop this.
No, we don't.
little tiny demons hopped up. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you didn't see that.
What I do know is the man took the rowboat. Oh, I did see the little demons on the boat.
Did
with
see
him.
him on the boat, yeah.
I saw the captain of the ship on the only rowboat on the ship with little crazy looking guys and a barrel, and he just looked at me and smiled as he rowed away to leave us to our death. You see this storm? This was only around the ship an hour ago, and now it's a huge storm. We have one of 2 options. We sit here, we wait for the ship to sink, and we drown, and that's super risky. Or we put the sails down, and we try to get out of here, which definitely is risky, but at least there's a chance of survival.
Zurich says he votes on leaving.
Same.
I mean, I guess, yeah, put it to a vote.
How far is it to swim to the island?
Probably take you in, normally it'd be probably a 20-minute swim. However, the waters are very choppy. In the rain, it would be a very difficult 20 minutes, or probably 40 minutes. Also, as you look over out at the island, the waters have raised. You look at the island, and you can see that, even though it's very mist-covered and hard to see it, the water level is higher than it was before. Like, a substantial amount, because you can tell the difference now.
So I know about how difficult it was to see all like the reef or whatever that we had to go around coming in.
Mm-hmm.
With this storm, is it going to be like significantly more difficult?
Normally, yes. However, you know the seas have raised.
Yeah, there's like waves and stuff. We're off the bottom, dude. We don't have to worry
Not
about
only that, the water level has raised.
Oh, the physics. Yeah, okay. That's even better.
How did that happen?
Isn't that
It's Waterworld.
No, not Kevin
worrisome to you?
Costner. Huh?
Is that not extremely worrisome to you guys?
Yes.
They're able
Yes,
to
it
do
is.
this.
Exactly why I want to not be here. This power
Okay.
is beyond what we can handle.
Let's try to
I
go,
can
I
nearly
guess.
guarantee it.
Yeah, I try to help out wherever.
I have a 99.9% repeating, of course.
I really want to know what he was up to, but it seems like we have a chance to stop something here, but I don't know how to do it.
Besides the fact, even if we could stop them, how are you all feeling? You all feeling like an extended fight?
I'm feeling okay currently.
Okay, I just don't have too many spell slots.
I have exactly
I
0
can't fight.
spell slots. And judging on that blast, most of you probably aren't feeling too well after that either.
Well, I mean, I got an hour rest. I'm feeling.
I don't think I got hurt.
Yeah, Krog didn't get hit.
Yeah, he rolled a 20. He saved.
Yeah. Somersaulted away.
He's like, I don't.
I
it
do
was
have
fine.
that ability to give us a little bit of temporary hit points as well.
Zurich says that
Yeah.
he can make it.
Yeah, Krog's like Bill Murray at the end of Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Oh man.
Anyways, my vote is leave. And
I
maybe
agree.
we come back when we have a little more strength.
Then it might be too late.
He seemed pretty confident about coming here and knowing that these people were here.
There's some rain.
Oh, there you
It's raining hard.
It's starting to rain harder.
Oh,
go.
oh no. Is there rain in Talespire?
No,
Oh,
there's a mod for that though. I was playing around with mods a while back, and they do have some pretty cool mods for it. But
Nice.
everyone has to have it.
that's easy enough though.
Mm.
There's like a mod manager for it. You just you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
kind
to
of
do
a
anything
pain
anymore.
though.
Is there sound? I got to. Ah, there's the rain.
Cool.
Okay, let's try to
I'm-
get out of here then.
I'm immersed now.
5 more minutes as you guys are discussing this, and you look over. The water has risen more.
Mm.
I think it's best that we get out of here now.
Do I have any idea what that means?
Nod.
Give me a check, whatever, a nature check, whatever you want to give it. Whatever you feel
how about
suits that check.
Investigation?
No,
Trying to figure out why. Like, if what I'm trying to figure out is if this is local or if this is a global thing that's happening.
I don't know what kind of roll you're gonna make for that.
Well, can I see it? There's no other bodies of land that I can see.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Stepping outside, it's raining real heavy
storm's,
at your
like,
house.
so
You're like, I wonder
bad,
if it's
you probably-
raining all over the world.
You're
Well,
like, I bet it
can
is.
I not see a cloud break anywhere? Like, is there no blue sky at all?
There's blue skies everywhere except for over this
well, then
area.
I can see. Then I should theoretically be able to see past it. Okay, I'll give you nature, sure.
Okay.
None of them are very good. 15.
Nice.
And you're asking about like the water swell.
Yeah, can I detect or conclude that this is something to do with that elemental water god, like pulling water to this island, or is this something else?
Could be. I don't know how to answer that question, but that makes sense.
Okay.
You don't need to roll dice for that, but that makes sense.
What
Shall
I'm
we
trying to say
wait?
is there any clue that I'm missing that would negate or confirm that hypothesis?
You don't see anything else.
Okay.
Shall we wait for the water level to raise high enough so that way we can go over the rocks? And
Do we think that
have to
that's
do
already
barely-
happened?
It's probably already risen a good 20, 30 feet, maybe even more.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I say let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I need to know what you guys want everyone to do. You need most people on the sails, but if you have anything else that you want to do to succeed in getting this ship ready, because the ship normally takes, well, I guess you've got it. You're about the right amount of crew with you and the passengers and the crew, but they are experiencing this and you guys are not.
I'll help wherever is needed.
We'll line it out this way. We'll need someone to be a captain, someone to like give orders, so
Do
that
that.
people can listen. We need someone to keep a lookout, someone in the crow's nest.
Okay, I'll do the crow's nest. Somebody else be captain.
We'll need someone. We need someone to steer,
All right, I can be captain.
and we need
Yes.
someone on the sails. And you may want someone like on the bow, like keeping an eye out on things.
I'll be on the sails
I'll do the bow, I guess.
if that requires strength.
Sails would be strength, and you and your other passengers and crew are going to help out on the sails. Everyone you
Okay.
can on that, because it's really hard to get these sails because the wind is whipping up. So it's very difficult.
I will help out on the sails too, if I can.
So you're the captain.
You are the captain. Your attention's going to be needed. Everyone's gonna be. You need someone to be relayed to, because it's so noisy here. The winds are whipping up. The rain's coming down. It's just chaos, and so you need someone to take and give orders. Keep in
Ferengi on the
charge.
bridge.
So he's just watching.
What map are we on? Oh, okay.
Ship dash
I'll
Sandy.
summon you.
Key.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Okay, make your rolls. Whatever you are doing.
What am I
Alright,
doing on the
strength
bow?
roll.
Give me perception.
Or maybe like a
People-
charisma check or something
Keep
for
a lookout.
people.
Yeah, give me a charisma, Captain.
19 for on the crow's nest. Look out.
Okay.
20 on the
Oh,
bow.
14.
No, this is not gonna be so good.
Okay. On the sails, give me disadvantage, and on the crow's nest, disadvantage.
Even with my super sight.
Yeah, because it's not
Even with
darkness.
everyone helping
It's
the
it's the rain and all that stuff.
Ooh, still a 19.
Okay.
Hot dang.
Give me your disadvantage there, Francisco.
I don't. I should.
with
I'm not. I won't be
disadvantage?
able to do guidance
Oh, okay,
correct
okay.
because it's like a long period of time.
Yeah, yeah. What are you doing, A-Rock?
I suppose I was
Oh, 14.
Okay.
helping with
so
the sails and whatnot.
14
If
would have
you're
been my
captaining,
lowest.
Strength disadvantage.
Unless someone needs to.
Need someone on the wheel.
or something.
Yeah, someone
Yeah,
on
I'll
the
do
wheel.
that.
Okay.
The boat's just.
Oh, we forgot to put someone on the wheel.
Oh no!
Why are
Alright,
we steering
I
away
guess-
from the islands?
I guess I'll be on the wheel.
Oh man!
He's gonna run straight into the island.
Well, we're here now, I guess. Let's go find this guy.
What'd you get, Eric? Oh, I didn't give you one. Give me a I'm gonna say athletics.
Oh,
'Cause this
no.
thing's
Okay.
real hard to get this thing cooperating and getting the feel of that.
Ooh.
Okay, as you guys begin, we'll see what he rolls here. But as you begin trying to get these sails working, what was your roll, Francisco?
Natural 20!
Hey,
I'm the best wheelman ever.
14. Okay, so it takes you a little bit to get these sails unfurled, whether they be risen or lowered. Who knows? But you're getting them all tied up. They're slipping through your fingers. But you, along with the rest of the crew, Janshai and Roland and Suzanne, even the cook is helping with this. You got
nice.
Heartshaker there next to you helping out. She's
Great.
strong. As long as the other
I
two,
admire
and the
it.
other two crewmen have done this before, so they can kind of point some things out. Everyone's relaying things back to Captain Zarik, and he's pointing and yelling, "Get that sail tighter!" And
Nice. Good job.
everything seems clear from what you can tell. Your lookout is seeing things fine. The wheel is no problem. You managed to get this thing turned, and it's turning away from the island. And you guys are at the point where you're like on your starboard side. You see the island right there. And as you begin moving this thing, sails are finally out, and you begin catching the wind and starting to move the thing out.
Nice.
You see a shot of light shoot up from the island. This beam of light shoots up.
Oh.
And the waters are rising, and you can see there's almost like a volcano of water appears in front of the island and starts bubbling over. And as you're like trying to turn this thing away, someone's ringing the bell, because that's what you do on ships.
Yeah.
The waters just double the amount of rise that they had before. And the entire mountain or the entire island you had before was just completely engulfed in this water. You guys are getting kind of thrashed about with this thing.
Right.
And
Are we like surfing the wave? that's
yeah, you
coming?
guys are like, well, you're not. This isn't. What was that? Pirates of the Caribbean when you're like, we're going down on the side.
Yeah, they're going down that, but we're just doing the opposite.
You're
of that.
you're in the rise right now, but it's almost like a hill of water.
Yeah, we're like speeding up, dude.
And
catching
all of a
cruise.
sudden, the ship almost like you can feel it in your stomach as the water drops, and you can see this wave begin to form as this thing starts shooting west. This massive wave goes shooting down. I don't know a better adjective. Goes down the water west, off into the horizon. And I need everyone to make me a acrobatics check to stay on board because this is a thrashing that you guys are going to be taking as this water drops back again.
Acrobatics or dex save?
18.
Yeah, dex save. Dex save's good.
Oh, 11. Oh no! Oh no!
I steered really well.
I had
used all my concentration for it.
Okay, so one of the crew, old Villas, is over there ringing that bell, and you guys see Zarik. Nice, Zarik, you're over there giving orders, and you just whip your tail around one of the beams, and you hang on, and you see A-Rock right in front of you, and he's on the wheel, and he's turning this wheel, and his legs begin to lift, and as he's turning, he slips. Hand slips off, and whoo, he goes overboard.
Oh, no.
Can I try and catch him?
Splash. No, you're not going to any position to be able to grab him from where you are. So as this ship is teetering to the side, A-Rock goes flying overboard. I need Isaac. Will you roll me a? Actually, everyone give me another d20.
Okay.
It's a flat d20.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
I don't even know what I rolled. It like disappeared.
Oh no!
Natural 1.
Okay.
That offsets the 20.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 22.
Oh, nice.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
The log.
Oh yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. Okay, so
Attack the game.
as you guys are, you see A-Rock go flying off and hit the side and go dunking into the water. Also, Genshai, your musician, he's trying to help you with the sails, and he's right next to Krog, but he slips, and as it's tipping over, he goes tumbling, and it hits the side of the boat and splashes into the water.
Ooh.
You have 2 men overboard, and one of the crew's shouting, "Overboard!"
I mean, do I see that?
Yeah, you see the crewman. Zarik sees A-Rock. Everyone else is kind of looking forward and looking over to the side at the island, which has disappeared. But now all of a sudden is there again, and the water almost seems like it's lower than it was before.
I yell to Zarik, "What do we do, Captain?"
I'll start running towards where A-Rock fell off. I'll say, Zarik, grab the wheel. Krog, grab a rope and get who was it, Genshai?
Genshai, yeah.
Get Genshai. I'll get A-Rock and I'll grab a rope and toss it over. Actually, I will I'll cast Mage Hand as I'm running and grab the end of the rope with Mage Hand and just take the rope directly to A-Rock.
Okay. So no need to roll for that.
Nice.
You can get that to A-Rock. You can get that to A-Rock. What are you going to do about Genshai?
Oh, I told Krog to do it, so we'll see if he does it.
Yeah, I do.
You're going to grab a rope and throw it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a dex.
A dex?
Yeah, dex. Just do like a save, because you could use your perception, your proficiency with it. Like a dex, like an attack. Okay. Yeah, good enough. You can throw your rope out there, and he can grab it. I'm going to let Francis go ahead and roll. We'll see how he does about grabbing on. This is going to be his athletics to try to grab onto that rope.
So just a D20?
Yep.
Okay.
Love catching some waves.
Come on! Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, man. He just, scurries up that thing like a monkey. And he scurries up. He slings his loot over his shoulder.
Good job.
Eric, go ahead and give me a roll. Athletics.
Athletics.
That's crazy.
As he scurries up the thing. You need acrobatics also. Acrobatics will work. If you want to
I don't think that's any better. Oh,
get
it's
up
a
that.
2. Oh, okay. That's, yeah. So 16 if it would have been acrobatics.
Okay, yeah. And you're able to. It takes you a minute, but you're able to get up there. The boat is very hard to control right now. And the water is very quickly going down. So what do you want to do? You know you're in danger of hitting bottom, and there's nothing good about hitting bottom with this boat.
We wouldn't have gotten out of there. Like, I figured with that big, the swell and everything.
It pushed you a ways, but you're not all the way out.
Oh, okay.
I will be trying to just scan everything.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna try and give the wheel back to. I'll try and give the wheel back to A-Rock.
Okay, yeah, you can hoist A-Rock up, and he can get back to the wheels. Everyone, give me another roll again, and do your disadvantage again because this wind and rain is still peppering you. And
disadvantage roll.
Yeah, you don't need disadvantage. Just the lookout and the strength.
16.
Okay.
And David, give me charisma.
What is it I'm doing exactly? On the
You
bow?
are doing the same thing that Saren is doing. You're watching, making sure the boat is not about to hit a rock.
Well, that's a natural one.
And Rue says, all clear
Nice.
here.
I'm still running over there from having to run
11.
back to throw ropes over and stuff.
I rolled a 19 for my steering the ship.
Okay. What'd you get, Joe?
16.
16. Okay.
And then
So
a natural
20,
20.
21, 20.
We got 20 on the wheel? Okay.
I got 21
Basically,
total.
what I'm doing, Isaac, is you and Joe's rolls are either helping or hurting Eric's roll.
Oh, great.
Cool.
So you hurt Eric's roll a lot. But he rolled really good. So the waters, and as you're looking over and you're like, oh, we're good. And all of a sudden you see a rock coming up. And you're like, oh, we're not good. But he definitely whips the wheel around and just skims the edge of it. So there's a bit of a as it scratches along the bottom, but not as bad as it could have been. And you're still safe. We're gonna do one more round of this, and you feel you'll be out. One more round. Disadvantage. The rain is actually starting to let up a little bit.
Natural 20 on the first one.
There you go.
I rolled a 1.
14.
Oh no.
Another natural 20. Double nat 20s.
Nice.
Double nat
What?
20.
Oh man!
Whoa, 2 weeks in a row.
Whose
weeks
heart
in
you
a
tearing up this
row.
time?
Wow.
David, give me that charisma check. We need a captain.
For a
Alright.
26.
Oh no, 9.
13 for me.
13. What'd you get, Isaac?
That's
14.
3 nat 20s in a row, by the way, because the last one I rolled for the disadvantage on the
Wow.
one before that was a nat 20.
Holy.
Okay, so you see, Saren, you see clear as day that there's something up ahead, and you're shouting at everyone to watch out. They're trying to get the sails under control, and they're kind of doing it, but they're slipping out of their hands, and they're all wet now because they got dunked in the water, and so they're trying to get this thing tied up. Zarik, you're having trouble hearing anybody because it's so noisy, and you're having trouble giving out orders like you probably should be. What was your roll?
Mine was terrible. I got a 1.
One, yeah.
He
So
got-
he knows what he needs to do, and he starts spinning the wheel, but he spins the wheel the wrong way.
oh.
I thought the 20s were helping
We're
me
going
out.
back.
He just got double my 20s.
Just listen. Don't tell the story. So, like, if he moved to the left a little bit, he would have avoided it. But he moved to the right, against the wind of the sails. But with the shouting and all that, you're able to, like, sort of avoid it. And again, you clipped a good chunk of it. Your ship is not sinking, is what your 20 has saved you from. But you have scraped the other side of the ship pretty good, and you can hear this one as it goes the whole way of the ship, scraping the bottom of this thing. It's not like the last hunk of rock under the seabed, as you guys slowly make your way out to somewhat calm seas. You as you like leave that shoal, I think is the word. The rain starts to let up, the wind's starting to let up. You can look behind you and you can see there's still a storm cloud back there. The island is still there, like barely see that thing, just a silhouette of it. And you guys are at sea in somewhat dangerous waters because you know this is pirate infested, but you are out of the immediate
Danger.
problems.
I want to pull out the map that I have and make sure I mark which island that was specifically. Okay, well, I'll ask the crew, can we make it to Port Illidan, or do we need to go somewhere closer?
Oh, well, we can go. We'll say Villa speaks up. We'll have to check our damage, make sure we can make it.
Get on it.
Yes. And he looks at, sir. And he runs down in the cargo hold. And he's there for just a few minutes. And he comes back. Oh, we got a problem.
What's the issue?
Well, come here. And he runs you down into the cargo hold. And you can see both sides of, at the front, both sides have little pockmark holes all alongside. The left side, the port side, is pretty beat up. And you can see them kind of like along the whole cargo hold. And you can see the water's already spilling in. It's already at, not quite ankle deep, but there's already a decent amount of water in the cargo hold. And you can see it spewing in on the right side a little bit as well.
Okay.
I can probably help fix that if someone wants to take the wheel.
I tell someone Alright.
I
I'll
mean, if
tell
you go
him
down
the
there, I will
issue.
just. I didn't go down there, so I'll send Zarik a message while he's down there. What's how bad is it?
We have little holes all over the place. I'll tell him. I'll tell you.
Okay. Arok, they may need you down there.
I will go down there. I still have woodworking tools from when we made the barge.
Go make a new barge down there.
I'll ask Arok. How long is this gonna take you?
I don't know, DM. How long is it going to take?
Yeah, why don't you give me an intelligence check?
All right. Intelligence check. This is where I roll a 1. 16.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
It's not like it's you can patch it for a little bit of time, but all the holes are underwater, like where the ship is normally underwater, and so being able to patch that and make this thing sail for more than a couple days is not going to happen. You can patch it to where you can at least make it a couple days from inside. Maybe
as long as we keep bailing the water, we'll probably be all right, right?
This is a big ship, and you need your crew up on deck. So
This isn't Sea of Thieves.
There's a lot of there's a lot of water coming in.
Yeah.
If it was a smaller ship, it'd be sunk. But this is a much bigger ship, so there's a lot of water coming in. You won't have enough. Like, you can patch it up enough to where you can bail it and keep this ship afloat for a couple more days, assuming you don't hit anything else.
Yeah.
I want to quickly go to the captain's quarters.
Okay.
And give that a once over.
Okay.
And see what I can figure out about this guy.
Well, why don't you give me an investigation check? So his first room is like his
Team.
his ready room, or whatever you want to call it. So he's got his desk, and he's got just some papers and some books and all that kind of stuff.
Cup of tea in there.
Yeah, it's where he has his Earl Grey. And then there's a door that goes into his room, which is shut, but then you can go in, and that's just has his bed and another desk and another bookshelf in it.
I would like turn it upside down, just trying to find any false bottoms, all that stuff.
19 investigation. So you found in his, so not in his first room. You can see it's just he got maps, and he has like a log of all this cargo they're carrying. The crew he has notes for all you guys and all that. You do notice that in the book where he has you guys mentioned, he has a note next to you to watch carefully, and he also has a note on Arok to keep distance. The only thing you notice is on those. That's what that stands out there. In his quarters, you find a journal, and this journal is written in I don't think you can speak it in a language you don't understand.
Okay. I speak Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Yep, you don't speak this one. It's a language you have never seen before.
All right. Can I get like a can I make a roll to determine what the base is? Like if it looks dwarvish or elvish or
You're in. If it was something like that, I would give it to you. It's not a recognized. It's not one. It's not a common one.
okay.
And you. Let's see. I have this all written down. I gotta make sure I gotta find it. Don't miss anything. In that book, you see that symbol, the 11-pointed star, and the eye. And there's almost like little circles on the 11 points. And he has X's marked on 7 of those points. 7 of the 11 have been X'd. He's got a drawing, pretty artsy fella. He likes the drawing. He's got a drawing of what looks like the mountain you guys were at, the island you guys were at, in a temple, old ruined temple. I'm trying to think what else. What else did you see without reading that? I thought that's all you're gonna find. He has this island marked on there a couple times that you can make out. in the room, there is, you know how like whenever you have a cup and you have like a coffee stain ring, there is a large one of those, like a barrel-sized coffee stain ring, but it's red in the room also.
So that's, and Arok told me about the barrel they had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it look like blood? Can I tell?
Yeah.
Okay. I will try to discreetly go around to my party members individually, and so as to not draw too much attention, and see if any of them can read this.
What language does everyone
Draconic,
speak?
Dwarvish, and
Draconic.
Elvish.
Celestial and Giant in common.
Eric?
I speak Celestial and Draconic.
Nope. Nobody recognizes it, and it doesn't.
What's that spell that lets you read anything?
Comprehend language.
Yeah.
Or tongues, but I think that's spoken. I will show Arok I'll show all of them, but show Arok the part where it says that the captain wanted to keep distance from him. You have any idea why that would be?
Do I have it?
I'll take it to Susanna. She seems to be the trove of knowledge here, and see if she can read. Language.
Nope.
Does she,
She says,
at least know
she
what?
says, like, I think I've seen that before, but I don't know what that is.
Do I know about primordial? Like, do I know that is a language of elementals?
Yeah.
Okay. But I've never seen it before.
You don't recognize this. You've never seen Primordial before, huh?
Okay. Well,
Windith walks up to Zarik. Says, I guess you're the captain now? Where are we
Seems
going?
to be that way. We must stop for the lighthouse.
Yeah, I want off. First chance we get, I want off this ship.
All right.
You see an island, just let me off. I think Allah will come with me. Those fingernails taste good.
Ding right.
she's just gonna swim. We don't have a dinghy. It's like, there's an island. Go for it.
She says, this is between me and the captain.
We'll drop you off at the lighthouse. And whoever wishes to come with you may go.
I think that'll work. Okay, rain lightens up, despite what you hear in Talespire, and you guys start making your way west to the lighthouse. We're going to take a break so I can get River in bed, and we'll come back.
Okay.
And see just how good of a captain Zarik is.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
All right.
Reek.
Captain.
Map pulled up here. I was gonna make a map of this little region, and I forgot.
What?
I know.
What?
I was gonna do it while I was waiting for you to show up, San Francisco,
Dang,
but you
dude.
showed up on time.
David's got a giant water bottle like me.
Yeah, I think it's massive.
I got this 64-ounce one.
Oh yeah,
a while
that's the
back.
same one. Yeah, he got it from, I think, from Sam's or something.
Oh, I got mine from.
Oh no, I don't know. Where did you get it
LTTstore.com.
from? I don't know where you got it from.
Walmart.
No, Walmart. Anyway.
Walmart.
Gotta get, as long as it's got the little nozzle. Perfect.
I don't think his has a. Does yours has a does it have a nozzle?
No,
it just-
opens.
Oh, bummer. You can get this nozzle on LTTstore.com for like $10.
Hey, take your sponsorships to your own podcast.
I'm just promoting a product that I think is excellent quality and reasonable in price.
Well, we don't do that around here.
And we're sailing. Look at us sail.
Water bottle ad.
We're sailing so hard.
Plus, look at this cool computer pattern. Look, CPU slot, RAM slots, PCI Express slots, MOSFETs, I/O, friggin' USB, Ethernet, PS2. You know my motherboard still has a PS2 port. Who uses it? Nobody.
Maybe you have one of them. one of them fantastic old-timey trackballs, and you need that PS2 port.
Oh.
Your
my parents
trackball uses
use-
a PS2 port.
No. I wish
Okay,
I wish,
that's what I
I wish
thought.
I still
Get
had
outta
one of
here.
those.
Did you
My
see
parents still have that.
Do they?
There's a gamer trackball now.
Oh, that's not. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna find it for you real quick. It looks.
I'm
so
sure it's.
dumb.
I'm sure it's marketed as that, but like gamer is in like city building games, puzzles, Minesweeper. Like I'm pretty
Wow,
good with
look at this one.
pretty good at Ski Free with this one.
I want to get the claw or the Azeron is the Azeron cyborg. That thing is wild looking. I want to try that thing so bad.
So you guys are, if you see my map, I have it on the stream. It's also, of course, in the Discord. You guys are about where the W is in Wrecker's Point.
Here it is. I'll put it in the Twitch chat. The game ball.
I can't zoom in any further. Oh yeah, I can.
Is there a W in record? Oh, record with a W.
Yeah. You're about between the W and the R, somewhere in there.
Where's the map?
On the Discord, on maps.
Oh, it's in maps. Maps.
So you started down south at Port Milan. That was their route. You started in Lissarat, and you came back over to Porsis, and then up. You're supposed to be going up to Port Illidan, but you had a little bit of a catastrophe around the. It's a little bit above the A in Equay Union, and you went to Wrecker's Point. So actually, I guess you're a little bit further south of that. You're a little bit below the W. So to get to Dreadsilt Lighthouse normally would take about a day. Normal crew, a day. You can try to get there. If all goes right, you'll get there in a day. Getting up to Port Illidan, because it's a little more treacherous water, it's a little more slow going, it's going to be 3 days to get to Port Illidan. Or you can go back to Porsis, which doesn't have much of a land spot other than a little island, which is, I think that was another about 2.5, 3 days. So you were heading for
Where's
the...
the lighthouse?
The lighthouse is backwards, right?
Hmm?
If we're headed towards Port Illidan, and we're at about where the W is in Wrecker's Point, Dreadsilt Lighthouse is backwards.
You're going the other way, yeah.
Okay.
But it's only a day versus 3 days to get through that inlet. Or whatever it's called.
And this Wrecker's Point is just that's where all these islands are.
Yeah, most of the islands
We had to go
on your
through
map
this-
shows the west side of Wrecker's Point is sort of is what you have determined before is that the west side of Wrecker's Point is kind of pirate land, and the east side is where most of the sailing goes through.
Do we think we can make it to Port Illidan with our ship the way it is?
That's why I'm stopping at
If you get lucky,
the lighthouse.
there's a chance you won't though.
If we
It depends on how well he fixes it. He hasn't rolled a fix yet, and also depends on how well you sail. If all the sailing goes well and you can man the buckets and sail through these waters easily, then you'll be able to make it fine in 3 days.
Okay, I've got a question then.
If you fix it
Is
poorly, then
Is there wood on board for fixing?
yeah.
If we anchored, could I go into the water and try to fix it from the outside?
How do you magically or like with a hammer and nail?
With
Magic
tools.
hammer and nail.
Magic
hammer
hammer.
and nail.
You could probably magically do it, but not. You have to get it out of the water.
How would you magically do it? Mending?
Yeah.
It's too big for mending, right?
Well, you can. I don't know if you had something. You can get some sort of
That's
magic.
it.
Magic glue.
That's the only magic.
It's the only magic fix. I have magic tools.
You can warp. Maybe like stick some something in there and then warp it to wood. Some creative ideas you can come up with.
Can we?
The problem is the pressure from the water. The cracks are below the water level, so you're not gonna be able to fix it real easily.
Before we decide, can we see how the repair goes?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Give me that repair check.
Take 20. I'm just kidding.
If I can, I want to look for the money that we gave the captain when we got on the ship.
Okay.
I can find free time.
If you want some people to help you, speak up now. If you want someone to assist you in repairs, someone who's
Yes, I think someone should assist me in
inclined in that.
I will assist in repairs.
repairs. That's a good person to assist with repairs.
Yeah.
Eru already searched the cabin and there was no money in there.
Alright. Did we give the money to the captain or did we give it to someone else?
You gave it to the captain.
So I got an 18
Okay.
on the first one
Okay.
for my repairs.
Wait, do I need to roll?
Or do I
If
get
you want to
advantage?
assist in his repairs, you won't get
Just
advantage.
a-
someone will try to assist you.
Okay.
Just give me
Just a D20?
tell me how you want to assist. I'm gonna tell you now that
directing him.
I was gonna put your DC basically at a 20 is sort of like the limit of good versus not so good.
Uh-oh.
10 was bad, 20's good. So in the middle there, you got maybe 2 days. Below that, maybe 1 day. Above 20, you're probably going to be good to make it to Illidan. If your assistant gives you a help, I'll give you +2. If he doesn't, it's going to be -2.
If he gives me help, +2, I made a 20.
I know. Well, okay, so I'm going to do this where he's going to give you help, but depending on how his role, whether his role is helpful or not.
Okay.
I'm stealing this from Traveler.
I'm just
So,
gonna do the
You roll
rougher things.
You do roll well,
whatever.
it gives you a bonus.
All right, so
So what are you doing to help him?
oh dang,
Nothing.
nothing.
Hammering his thumb.
I'm
He's patting me on the back, and he's
Yeah,
going,
patting
"You're
him
doing
on
a
the
great
back.
job, man.
You're
I
doing
can't
good.
believe how good
You did
are
good.
at
There's a hole right
repairing
there.
stuff." He's pointing out holes.
Yeah, I'm pulling out the
hole.
hole.
Point out a porthole. There's a big one right there. I can see the sky.
I can see the sky.
Oh man. Yep, there we go.
So he goes and tries to help you, but he's really not much help. So
Yeah.
he doesn't assist you in any way.
You couldn't think of any way to help me.
He tried.
You couldn't like hand me
helping, I'm
lumber or
helping.
like hand me tools.
He
You know,
was.
like when you're,
He was help.
you know-
He was trying to help you, but he just was in the way, basically.
you know, like when you help your dad and you're a little kid, and he's like, "Hold the flashlight," and you're like holding the flashlight.
Then he gets mad. You get mad
Yeah.
at him because you're like,
Yeah.
hold it over here, God, hold it still.
No, my dad was great.
You start to lose your concentration. You're just like looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I need
Yeah.
the flashlight. Where did the flashlight go?
I tried.
So he wasn't much help. You figure you can get a couple days out of this. You can now you might still make it to Port Illidan, but it's going to be tricky. It's going to have to be some good strength for the sails, perception for the lookout, wheel checks, navigation checks. If those are all good, then you can make it to Port Illidan without this thing sinking. If not, you're going to be sinking.
Let me look and see what I got. You guys can keep doing while I read this.
Well, I would like to not go backwards. I feel like time could be important.
If we go slow and we can keep it going and I get a long rest in, I can fix this ship. But I need to get a rest in.
Have we been able to get any long rests on the ship?
With that cabin, you get a long rest. Your cabins are nice. If you got a nice bed and you don't fear death, then you get a long rest.
And you don't fear
Okay.
death.
I think that.
However, there could be a murder on the boat. Take that as you wish.
All right,
This
here we
would
go.
be
Can I
foolish to
just,
attack
if I
us.
describe my repair in detail, would I get a bonus?
You already made your roll, so sure. Tell us what you're going to do.
Here's the deal.
Now,
I've
remember,
got
your character doesn't have Google.
Your character
So this-
can't solve all your problems.
I'm not
man.
googling. I just
You
looked at
already
my
made the
inventory.
roll. You already made the roll.
I'm describing. I'm role playing right now. I'm describing how
let's
I'm
do
going to
it.
fix this thing.
10 minutes.
I
in.
have rope. I'm going to cut the rope in length to fit into the holes, and then over the top of the holes, I'll lay wood and hammer that in with nails.
It's not. The holes aren't that big. They're just little pin marks, and so it's just like a spray, like a little mist sticking out of all these little holes.
Oh, well, that would take forever to fill this shit.
Yeah, sure. Well, with water and with repairs, it sure would. Like maybe 2-3 days. There's a lot of them
What's
though.
the-
So there's not a lot on the starboard side, but on the port side, all the way down. You got this little beep beep bing 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 all the way down.
Let me calculate this. What's the pound per hour flow rate of this water? what's the volume of the ship?
Stand there for 2 days, know anything, you'll find out.
No, we
There's a
need to
ballpark.
figure it out before it happens, not backwards
Yeah.
figure it out. Well, now I can tell you exactly what.
I'm standing neck deep in water. I'm like, listen, I think it'll take about this long.
It'll take about until now to get here.
Yeah.
I think we could try to get to Port Illidan.
Fireball could help this time, by the way. Burn it all. It like seals up the hole. Boom. There's resin in the wood. That's how old ships are made. Anyways, go ahead.
That's. I think we should. I think we could try. It's. If we're trying to get to potentially try to find Saren's family and my missing friend, that's an extra, like, potentially an extra week if we don't go straight to Port Illidan.
Is there nowhere else along the way? What about this lighthouse everyone keeps talking about? Could we not?
The
connect the
lighthouse is
stairs
back
there?
the other way.
Oh,
So we go back the other way, then repair, then go back again. That's a weekish.
You've got that map, and you also have Gezron's maps, his charts. There are a couple little pirate towns. You assume pirate towns amongst where you guys just came out of. Try to get away from because it's bad rocky shoals and, but they're pretty close. So you need a half a day for the closest one, but it's tricky sailing.
Maybe we shoot for Port Illidan, but have something sort of on the way in case it looks bad.
I suppose. Yes, I agree with that. As long as we have people who are constantly trying to get the water out of the bottom.
That's what we'll do. So yeah, anytime I'm awake, I'm down there with a mage hand and a bucket. Just
Did old ships have bilge pumps?
I think they did, didn't they?
Yeah, that would make it a lot easier.
As long as you can pump as faster than it can sink.
Well, it'd be easier than scooping it with a bucket, that's for sure. Oh, they did.
Get
They were
on the
like
bilge
wheels.
pump.
You like did that on the wheel and it would pump the water out. I'm looking at a picture of it.
Yeah.
okay. So I think that's the plan.
Illidan?
Yep.
Okay. I
And
need.
hopefully sort of point us in a direction that we run close to, but not too close to one of those pirate towns that we can turn off to if it's looking bad.
Okay. I need a navigator. I need a lookout.
I'll do lookout.
I'll navigate.
Navigate
Or-
will be a. I guess it's going to be a wisdom check
Ooh, I'm pretty good at that.
for. Yeah, it's going to
Would
be
be
a survival.
intelligence?
It'd be a
Like
survival check.
survival? I'm
Yeah,
good at
survival check.
survival.
So,
Yeah,
so
I'll
we need
be the lookout
we need a
then.
navigator survival. We need a someone on lookout, crow's nest
lookout.
person. We need someone on wheel. We need someone on the captain.
I'll be captain still.
And then if there's anyone left, someone on the sails. There's 5 of you.
Wait, there's also crew, isn't there?
You need more than just 5 people to run the ship.
Yeah.
So they're going to be on the sails.
Oh, look at that, 16.
You can Susanna and
Can the less experienced crew members who like really couldn't do the sails very well, could they be on that bilge pump?
Susanna will do that, or we'll have Jen Shy do that. Susanna will bucket.
Okay, cool.
Susanna
I'm
can
looking
also
at
cook.
I'm looking at a picture of a bilge pump from the 17th century. So I figured this ship has a bilge pump.
It's gonna be a little before that. We'll say like a 17th century. I guess that works.
Yeah, 17th
Yeah.
century, like an old pirate ship kind of
Yeah, that'd work.
thing. Still intact, baby.
At some point, I also want to go
Thanks,
into
Wikipedia.
inspect Eanlin's belongings. See if there's anything of value in there.
Okay, I think you already saw his stuff, didn't you?
I don't remember if we
He had the dagger and the
Yeah, is that dagger
Clothes.
just decorative or is that a solid dagger?
it's decorative. It's like a ceremonial dagger.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll take the ceremonial dagger and stow it.
So do you got rolls? I got Joe with a
11.
11 survival. Okay, I need who's navigating? Let's get navigator
Captain made
first.
16.
I'll be on the
I'm
sails.
navigating, so I rolled 11 for navigating.
19 on lookout.
Okay, look at 19. Eric,
behind
you
the
on,
wheel.
on the wheel? Give me that.
Okay.
Let's just do a. I guess athletics is fine with wheel. I don't know what to do with a wheel.
Yeah, I don't either.
It
And
should
then I need a.
be like intelligence. You can decide how far you're supposed to turn it as opposed to so it doesn't oversteer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Sure.
works. I'll use your 14. That's good enough. And then I need a
14
strength.
plus 6.
Strength from Krog plus 6.
Okay.
My intelligence plus 6. My intelligence like score, my
Here we
save.
go.
Okay. Well, yeah, not.
Oh
not
no.
Joe. Not Joe.
Yeah, sorry, my intelligence is
6. Okay.
plus 4. Plus 4.
Not feeling.
So you're having real trouble getting them sails under control. There's not enough people. If you want to make up for the lack of getting the sails up, you're going to be going a little slow. You can get Susanna and Genshai to come help to make up for the difference, but you're going to lose a little more time with the waters. What do you want to do? You want to take the waters in? You want to have bad sails?
Bad save.
Captain?
Probably is.
Which one do we
Oh,
want?
yeah, captain.
What do we do?
All right, should we
You
either
can
have
see
bad
you can
sails?
see your crewmen are having trouble with the sails. Do you want to pull the water folks onto the sails or let them stick on the water?
Yeah, you say that the water will fill up in about 2 days, right?
Yeah, if it continues as it is.
And
I want to emphasize
They
that because it
were-
could get worse.
we're
Could-
days out.
Maybe you'll get
from-
some magical kelp that'll slap to it and stop it. You could get lucky.
Magical kelp that slaps to it.
Yeah, you want to sink faster or sail slower? Which one do you want
That
to do?
that flex seal kelp.
That stuff's garbage, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Garbage.
The
Yeah.
flex tape or whatever. I've seen like mixed things. You're saying it's garbage. I've heard that as well, and I've also heard like insano freaking.
Thanks, Hesha Eve.
Oh man, is that old Philip in the chat?
No, it's Hesha.
Oh, okay. sorry, my bad.
Come on, Captain. What are we doing?
Okay, I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it as is. We'll
Okay.
we'll keep the people on the
A
water.
little slower.
Okay. Give me David, you roll me a d20.
Six.
Okay. So Susanna, as you guys are cruising through this, cruising's a big word. You're making your way through this. The sails are you keep on losing your sails, and you have to keep on pulling. One of the sails rips, and you're like, oh, you're just trying to tie this thing up. Susanna comes up, and like, you can tell the water's risen to about where her knees are now. And she's like, Captain, it's getting bad down there. I don't know if we're gonna make this. Like our leaks are getting bigger.
I don't need to be on the steering 100% of the time, do I?
You don't have to.
Just tie a rope to it.
Yeah, tie a rope off. That'd score me like 20 minutes at least. We're in the ocean. What are we gonna run into?
I mean, I can call out if something if we need to change course, I guess.
Yeah, send me a message if I need to change course, and I can go down and help with the water. And then
Okay.
if you send me a message and I run up there and just like get back on the wheel, if that will buy us more time.
You would be probably a good one to be down there because you can repair as it goes. Susanna's just bailing. She doesn't know how to fix this stuff. She's just bailing.
Okay,
Okay.
she
Yeah,
can.
just tie a
she's-
rope off to it.
And she's between her and Genshai, they're not keeping up with it.
Would it be better if she went to the wheel and I went down there with Jinshai? Or all three of us are down
She
there.
says,
so
I can. I don't never done it before.
I'll just come down there and help you, and he'll tell me if I need to get back on the wheel.
Tie a rope off to it.
I will.
Start spinning around.
I'll use my
We
rope
are
to
turning
tie
in
it off.
circles.
Okay.
I'll stick a stick through it like a bicycle wheel.
We're nearing the evening of this first day. You go down there, and you can see a lot of water has been brought on, more than you anticipated in this first day. And you go down and you investigate, and you can see some of the spots on the port side have broken open a bit more, and some of your repairs have not held up. So more water is
Nearest
coming
port.
in.
The nearest port's the lighthouse, isn't it?
That's the other way.
Nope, you're going the other way. You're going to Port Illidan. So you've got a little over 2 days to get to Illidan. Or you can veer port side, and about a half a day you can be at one of those pirate spots, pirate towns. But
we'd rather avoid.
They are dangerous waters.
Yeah.
And also dangerous people.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I'm gonna try to repair the biggest leaks and then get to help them bail the water.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll for that. Your intelligence roll for that.
Okay.
So it's getting dark. What do you want to do for nighttime?
Oh man, I rolled terribly.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just cannot get this leak patched.
I'm gonna station night and day rules. People who shifts for people.
Okay, how you gonna do that?
So,
You have you've got all together. You've got you 5, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 others.
Well, I only have to sleep 4 hours.
12 of us. All right, so I'm gonna split it between 6.
You have
I
dark
have,
sight?
we have 6 people at night, and we have 6 people on day.
I'll
How's that
work
sound?
at night.
We need you to
Alright.
get to rest, apparently, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd help too.
Okay, so
Try to pick
who's
up the slack while he rests?
which of you are going to take the night shift?
I can take a night shift. So if it's just looking out, I only have to be down for 4 hours.
I'll sleep.
If there's only going to be 6 of you on deck, you're going to need more than just lookout. Lookout's going to be less important. You need people on sails. Sails and navigation.
Maybe
And-
we don't
and-
split it 6
and
to 6,
water-
Captain.
And water bailing.
Maybe
You wanna
during the day
do-
we're all on, and then we take some shifts. Just switch out as few as we can to sleep.
Yeah, gotta get a ShamWow to soak up all the water. And soak
Need
it all up
those-
in one go. Just drop it in there.
Need a Minecraft sponge.
Yeah, I need a Minecraft sponge. That's what I need.
You toss those Orbeez in there.
Yeah. Orbeez. I'm going. Okay. For the crew who can't, how many people on our crew can't see at night?
I don't think anyone can see. You got a Furbolg, a Goliath, and a couple humans. A few humans.
Yeah, none of those I don't think have dark vision.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's Halloween. We'll say you got a full moon out. It's almost Halloween.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Let's add some a Halloween
All
ambience
right.
here.
On the ceiling in the. I'm gonna take 2 objects in the basement and make them light up, and I'm gonna do 2 items on the deck and make those light up
Okay.
with my magical tinkering.
I mean, they've got lanterns.
Down
So-
below, they got lantern. It's
Yeah,
dark down there.
There's lanterns. They got lanterns. Oil lanterns.
It's also full of water. How well do lanterns work in water?
Well, they're not on the ground. They're hanging up.
Okay, I know. It's moist down there, though, dude. Be like a swamp down there. Like the bayou.
It'd be like a cargo hold of a ship down there.
Anyway, I think Saren's got an idea to
has to have
help
been
shore up the
miserable.
repairs. So making it through the first 24 hours is what I think is the hard part.
Okay, so yeah. So,
So
who
I
who's
will do
awake
is-
for this night shift? That's the question. That's what I want to know.
I will be.
No.
I'll stay for like 30 minutes through the night shift, and then I'll go to bed.
Okay. Saren's sleeping, and then A-Rock, what are you doing?
I can. Are we? No. I can take a short rest and then get back to it.
Okay. You already did your 1 hour. Did you
I
already
haven't
do
done a
that?
short rest yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so give me are you navigating, Eru?
Sure.
Okay, give me a navigation check. Disadvantage this time. It's dark out there.
What is it? Survival?
Actually, I don't know disadvantage because you've got
I got
No,
maps.
I'm gonna say disadvantage because you don't know how
I
to.
got maps in the moon.
Yeah, but you don't have like star maps. I'm gonna say that's a learned thing.
Is it survival?
Yeah.
That's not great. 12.
Okay. You were in the right general vicinity. Okay. So you get someone shouting that there's a ship ahead. One of your crew, Villas, shouts out, "Oi! Where's the captain? Captain's in bed. We got a ship.
What is it?
Well, we got a ship."
Can I tell what kind of
Go
ship?
up on deck, and you can just see the light in the distance. They got the lanterns on the deck of the ship, and there's a little light way up in the distance, up ahead where you guys are going.
Are we in a shipping lane or are we in pirate area?
You're in the shipping lane.
Okay. Well, don't hit it. We'll see if we get close so we can try to identify it, but don't get too close.
It's a ways out there.
Okay. Keep an eye on it, see if I can identify a flag or anything before we get too close to it.
It's moving a little quicker than you are, so unless you want to try to catch up to it, you're not going to be able to catch it.
Oh, how did we see it in the first place?
It came in from the west and came into view from the west, and is turning north where you guys are going.
Now, I don't want to push the ship any harder than it's already being pushed.
Okay. Night shift over, day shift comes out. You haven't made it really very far. Whoever wants to navigate the day shift, which is supposed to be arrow also, you can just take a 4-hour rest. When you go, are you going to sleep, A-Rock?
I was only going to sleep for an hour.
Okay. When you hit morning, it's going to be 24 hours, so you're going to have some exhaustion hitting in. Exhaustion chances.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Give me a D20. Con. You guys want to stick with the new exhaustion rules?
I like the new exhaustion rules a lot better.
Okay. Those of you that don't know, it used to be like confusing different levels of it. Now it's just you fail it once, you're -1 on all your rolls.
Ooh.
Exhaustion 2, you're -2 on all your rolls. 3. Up to
okay.
I guess 5 is it 5 or 6 is max.
It was 10.
Oh, it's 10 now?
Yep.
Okay. So you are very tired. You're going to be -1 on your checks.
Do I need to make a con save as well?
You went to bed, didn't you, for 4 hours?
I mean, if it was possible, yeah.
Yeah. I figured that you did for a little bit. You got your course set and then took a 4-hour trance. Okay, so morning is here. You have not made it as far as you hoped to make it, and the ship is clearly sitting a little lower on the water. You're still a ways out from Port Illidan. If you get lucky, you might make it.
Let's see if I can get A-Rock and to patch up those holes.
Yep, A-Rock can go down there. You want an assistant, A-Rock. There's a few of them.
Apparently, it doesn't help.
How far out am I on the long rest?
You're gonna need. You need a few more hours.
Okay.
You'll be good. We'll say at the end of you going unconscious. That'll be 24 hours from that.
Okay.
So you got that was around what, like 8 in the morning. So
Yeah.
you're almost there.
If someone wants to try to help me, help would be nice, but
So they can help you, or they can hurt you. Depends on what their role is.
Krog didn't do
They
anything.
got to tell me what they're doing.
I'm just gonna be captaining. Here, you want me to roll a charisma?
Sure. Yeah, charisma check. Let's do another round. Charisma check, lookout check, navigation check.
Look out.
Someone else got to do navigation because I'm resting.
I'm resting for an hour, so.
Okay. Can I do both lookout and navigation? Since he's resting
Disadvantage. You can.
on both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so perception.
Or you can let one of the other crewmen do it.
Oh yeah, are there cannons on the ship? That's a good point in the chat.
Yeah. There are cannons on the ship, but there's very limited gunpowder and balls.
So if we dump the cannons,
dump the
we lose weight.
Yeah.
And the ship would float higher in the water.
Yeah.
And some of the cargo too, we could probably get rid of.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of cargo in the cargo hold.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. That was,
what are we doing here?
I'm gonna need chat to keep to themselves.
my boy Wrist in the chat just like, knocking it out tonight with the good booms and the smart ideas.
Smart ideas, good booms, good tea, all the stuff.
Born in the same year as me.
Oh man.
Man of class, that guy.
That was your survival for your navigation?
I guess if I had disadvantage on both, then yeah, they're both bad. A 6 and a 3.
Okay. Okay, and give me your charisma captaining and what's...
I got a 4.
Okay, what's Krog doing?
Are the cells still needing?
Yeah, give me a strength.
I'm gonna ask
athletics.
Krog to help me dump some of these
No,
cannons.
he wants your help with unloading cargo and cannons.
Okay.
You've got
I'll do
several tons worth of cargo in there. It's like, well, Eru knows the cloth and
just
Cannons
a bunch
could
of.
probably go first.
a lot of what's the word? Clothing, textiles.
Okay. Then I'll do that. Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, it's gonna be athletics.
Athletics. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. So you don't help you in, it doesn't help you in any in the fixing, but he does start to help lighten the load.
Yeah.
Might give you a few more hours. But Joe, give me a D8. No, give me a D4.
Nice.
4? Okay.
That'd be like detrimental.
It's never good when the DM asks for dice rolls for no reason. Never good. Never a good thing. Okay, and give me your repair check.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have not been rolling well on these. Hey, plus
there you
my
go. Okay.
intelligence.
Yeah, plus your intelligence.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, you managed to patch up your original patch, and you might have got yourself a few more hours. Krog has saved you a few hours by maybe unloading some things. Eru, you're on deck, and you're doing the navigating. You're trying to look and make sure you're going the right way, and you're navigating again and going and make sure you're looking the right way. There is what looks like a landmass in front of you, which does not match what's on your chart.
Great.
Or it's just not could just not be on your chart.
Is there anything that nearby on my little map or any of the maps that suggests that I could have been off course?
No.
And headed towards something in the way?
You're away from any landmarks, and so you just open sea, and so that's the first thing you see, and from where you are right now, you should have open sea straight ahead. There shouldn't be any land in front of you.
Okay, how long till Saren gets his long rest?
A couple hours. He's got like 2 hours. Because about 1 hour. 1 hour.
Still okay. How long does it look like we're gonna hit this?
Just
thing?
from it's still, we'll say 6 hours out.
Okay.
It's a ways out.
I will try to. I don't recognize it, so I'm gonna try to steer around it.
Okay, you want to go left or right?
I want to go.
As far as you know, going left will take you sort of in the piratey area. Going right will take you to the mainland.
I guess I'll go right.
Okay. Saren, an hour's gone by. You wake up, refreshed.
Oh, now I'm ready to rock.
Saren comes out with his coffee and his bathrobe. How's everyone doing? What is going on? And he looks over and there's waves right there next to him.
I'm gonna go down to all the damages, and I'm gonna start casting mending.
Okay, it's about a little over waist high right now.
You've had mending this whole time.
I had to take a long rest, dude. That's why I took the long rest.
I thought mending was a cantrip.
Mending is a cantrip.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have it prepared.
You can't change.
You can't
You can only. Oh, you can't.
No.
No.
Oh, well then never mind.
Oh, great.
Oh man.
You had something up
Yeah,
your
I looked
sleeve.
into that because I can do the same thing as you, but I looked at it and I was like, oh crap, it's a cantrip. I'll
I
have to
did
look-
also. I'll go down there and cast Destroy Water.
Ooh.
Okay. How much does that destroy?
I think it's like, is it 5 feet?
Like a 5-foot cube?
Cubic. Yeah, 5-foot cube.
A lot of water.
That's
Yeah, it's a lot of water. Is it a cantrip or is that a spell?
It's a spell.
Okay. And that'll lower you half an inch. But that'll make it'll make a
That
difference.
makes it quite a bit of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
How many
bale.
times
That's
can
a
you
lot of
cast it?
bale.
I will cast it 4 times.
Okay.
Wow.
It's
Okay,
20
yeah, that's-
cubic feet of water.
20 cubic feet of water. That's a ton of water.
Are you gonna do it while everyone's standing in there? Whoosh!
Yep.
You get thrown about from the
Just be
suction.
be sure to do like the 4 corners of the ship. 2 near the front, 2 near the back.
It blows
way
a
it
hole
levels
in
out.
the ship as the.
As the water like spreads back out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you've dropped it. I mean, 20 feet. That's a good, probably
Yeah, that's a ton.
foot
That's a ton of water.
altogether because it's yeah. So you've got it back down to maybe knee height.
Now
That's
go
about
back to sleep.
That's about a day. You saved about a day's worth. So you at this rate, as long as you keep your speed up, and you're going the right way, you'll end up in port. I mean, you won't have a cargo hold because the water will be above that, but you'll pull in like Jack Sparrow into port.
We just
Up on the
got.
top of the thing.
What are you talking about? We just got an infinite loop. If that 4 spells saves us a day, he can go back to sleep and wake up and get us a day every single time.
Mm-hmm. Assuming there's
As long as we're going the right
no extra damage, and also assuming you're going the right way. Okay,
In fact,
so
I'll ask Saren, hey, while you're here, I don't recognize that landmass. Can you take a look at
This
the...
says you destroy fog in a 30-foot cube within range. Should I-
it's called
Oh,
destroy
that's
water,
right.
and it destroys fog.
I never used that spell.
Kind of lame cleric spells you got.
create or destroy water?
Where am I at? There we go.
Yeah, don't create any water.
Oh, it says you destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range. Alternatively, you can destroy a 30-foot cube of fog.
Oh, 10 gallons?
Oh, yeah.
That's actually not that much.
10. Oh, it's 10 gallons.
That'd
Yeah.
only be 40 gallons
Yeah,
of
so that-
water.
I
mean,
if
that's
you,
still like a
if you
couple
don't
hundred
want to cast those
pounds,
spells,
but-
you can take those back.
Yeah, I'll take those back. That's
Okay.
worthless.
Yeah, because there's
I thought it was the 5-foot cube thing.
several thousand gallons of water in there right now, probably.
Yikes.
Well, we try
Yeah.
our best. Let's go.
I don't know why I thought I could swap out cantrips.
Yeah, no, yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, if I could just get mending, and then I was like, crap, I need to swap that out. I need to get mending next time I level up.
Okay, give me a survival check because Eru was asking you to look at that landmass and say, why is that there?
Oh. $22.
Nice.
Okay, you are supposed to be sailing northeast. Northeast right now.
Do we not have a compass anywhere on the ship?
No. Captain had one, but you don't have one just like on your boat.
Built
You
in
are
the boat.
you are sailing southeast at the moment, and that landmass you see is the mainland, which you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be following that on your east side, but you were sailing at it, and now you're sailing back to the right. So you're kind of going back the way you came.
Well,
Turn it around.
Aaron, you kind of got us going the opposite direction of where we
Well,
need
I
to
was
go.
trying to give you time to rest.
Yeah, well, apparently I just didn't need it. I did not.
Great.
But I tell you what, I feel refreshed. So I
I bet you
guys
do.
working
I'm
hard
glad.
for me.
Very glad for you.
That D4 roll was 1 was west, 4 was east, and 2 and 3 were kind of the general right way. Roll a 4, so you turn east. I'm gonna go right. All right, and you keep on going.
All right. Well, at
Balls.
least we know where the
You have
land
lost
is.
some time. You do have land ahead of you though, so if you do sink, you can swim. You know where to go.
Could have been worse. Could have been going the wrong direction into the ocean.
Okay, so you spin this thing back around. Let's do another round of checks to see if we can keep this thing afloat. That ship that was in front of you is long gone. So we need everyone on whatever.
Natural 1.
On your, what were you doing?
Perception.
Perception, okay.
I'm distraught that I turned the ship around.
I'll help with the sails if nothing else needs done.
I need someone on wheel. Remember, you're -1, Eric.
Yeah.
David, if you want to captain, you want to do something else?
I'm gonna say captain.
Okay.
I'm not on the wheel, am I? I thought I was just repairing.
You're repairing. So if someone give me a roll for the wheel. Doesn't not necessarily you, but somebody, one of the crewmen can do it.
Bad.
I think we're gonna run this thing aground.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is
Every time we get a ship,
great
there's always something wrong with it.
Good thing you didn't do a fight. We almost had a tough combat tonight.
This would have been it.
TPK with these rolls.
I had 2 hit points. I was like, "Yep, weapons down."
Okay, that was. These are
He
terrible.
doesn't want us to keep this ship.
Yeah, these.
Okay, so
Just head for land.
you're heading.
Going to sink.
You turn the thing around and start going the right direction. You can see the land on the east side. You're following that for a while. Your lookout is trying to keep an eye out for anything shallow that may hit the bottom of the boat. Which you were in somewhat safe water, so it should be okay. And he thinks, it's fine. I don't need to watch this. As you're sailing, who rolled me the steer check? Which one was that? Did anyone roll one?
Steer? No, I was doing the sails.
Somebody just give me a d20.
Oh, right. I'll do it. 12.
Okay, so the captain's really confused. People are yelling at him, and he's like, "What? What does mainmast mean? What do you mean? Speak common already. Stop speaking Elvish." Using all these terms like boatswain and
Poop deck.
yeah. So you're going along all nice and calm, and all of a sudden, you slam into something. And you hear that sound that you've heard before. But it's a much louder sound than it was before, as you are hitting something on the bottom that your lookout did not spot. And you are further east than you should be. You're a little bit off course.
Man, all these surface level rocks in the ocean.
You are in. This is the whole point of this little area here. As A-Rock is down there hammering and trying to fix things, you look over on your starboard side and you just see ping, 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 ping as you slam into something. This big gash appears at the front and then more along the side. And you see water just spilling in on the right side. Like you're on the other side and you look over and you just see this water spilling in on the other side now.
How close are we to the mainland?
You can see it, so it's not. It was about 6 hours to get there.
Well, fellas, I think we just turn the ship straight into the mainland and see how close we can get before it sinks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think we
Less
should drop the
distance to
anchor
swim.
here.
Well, once we get into the water, I can destroy 10 gallons of it.
Super.
Okay. So, you start. Is that what you're doing? You just due east to the mainland?
I mean, how does the ship look? Is it gonna last much longer?
Give me an intelligence check, A-Rock.
Okay. Hey, that's pretty good.
You're about 2 days out. You got about a day before this thing's going to be on the deck. Water's going to be on the deck.
Yeah, I think we just run this thing into the shore. We can walk the rest of the way. Right?
Can't wait. Can we?
Yeah.
Once we're there, we can
goes to the
walk.
mainland.
Yeah.
Like, we'll have to, it may be dangerous, but it's better than being swimming the rest of the way.
On your map, you've got your options are, as far as close by, is you've got the mainland to the right. You've kind of drifted a little bit too far east, away from the piracy areas, so that's going to be at least a day to get back over there. So, yeah, it's pretty much the only option right now. Unless you come up with something creative. You've already dumped a bunch of cargo and a bunch of cannons.
I'm not attached to the ship.
I've tried to come up with things creative to patch the holes, but I am not able to do it.
Let's dip. You don't need this ship. I don't even want this ship. I don't want to swim all the way to Port Illidan. I would much rather walk.
Yeah, let's just run it into ground.
You got any Galadriels here on this this boat? Just start swimming away for a few days.
She'll just swim no problem, yeah.
She swam like 150 miles. Still didn't find land.
Most resilient woman alive, dude.
You make your way east. Since you got your point and you're just going that way, you can do it.
Let's say we can.
There's no rolls for this.
Hit it up on a sandy beach.
The ship is sinking and sinking and sinking, and you do see a beach up ahead. It's pretty rocky on the south bit, but you do see an inlet and a beach there. Seems nice and calm. There's some trees. It's shady. Seems all right. The water is above the cargo deck now. If there's anything you want to get out of the ship, now's the time to do it.
My stuff and the stuff that I found in the everything that I got, the captain's journal and the journal. It was a journal and what was the other thing that had written down? The maps and
yeah, he had them. He had his charts.
The thing that mentioned me and Arok.
Oh yeah, that was his ledger.
Okay, so his ledger, his journal, and his maps. That was all that was in there, right?
Yeah, anything of note, yeah.
And I grabbed that ceremonial dagger.
You keeping that dagger? Okay.
Yeah. Because that was all that was in there besides some clothes, right?
Clothes in his bag, yeah.
Did any of Lily's friends live? I forgot to ask about this.
Yeah, they're both alive.
Oh, okay.
Roland and Jen Shai are still alive.
Okay.
Did they know she was a changeling?
No.
And they never said anything to me. I guess they didn't know it was me, but...
Yeah, they got knocked out with a fireball.
Yeah.
Did they say anything interesting about the realization that she wasn't human?
We'll have this conversation as you guys are sailing in those 6 hours.
Well, and, now that we're going to crash the ship.
We're going to crash the ship. We got plenty of time to walk and talk.
Jen Shai is like, I didn't know anything. I would have written some songs or something about that. But the Roland says, no, I don't even know what that is. I don't no idea. I know she was having troubles with. I'm assuming you guys didn't tell her about the whole gem yanking out of her chest.
No. Okay. Well, I didn't.
Well, they can see it, right?
They can see the gem is out of her chest, but they don't know. They didn't even know really that was Lily until you said, "That's Lily."
The gem just exploded. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had no idea. Roland seemed to know more about her, and seemed to be more friendly with her. And he knew that she was having troubles and trying to keep. He knew that if she got mad, then what could happen. And he expresses how sorry he is. Like I had no idea that she could do that. He's like very depressed over like all these people have died now, and as far as he knows, she killed them all.
I mean, she did.
And he thought she
wasn't saying anything.
Like he said, all I ever saw was like, I mean, she set our house on fire. And she when I get serious, I lose my accent. I noticed when she got like real angry, she would like sometimes some flames would appear, but she had no like she hated it, and she wanted it gone, and she thought that she could go and talk to those monks with what's his face, the fire god, and maybe they would help her figure out what to do with this. Well, I had no idea she could do that. I'm sorry. That's all I can say.
It's not your fault. You didn't know.
Yeah.
I should have known. I shouldn't have brought her aboard.
How could you have known?
I had hoped she would have told me these things. I don't even know if she knew what she could do.
I get the sense that she probably didn't.
In those 6 hours, the ship is slowly sinking, but you're able to keep this thing straight ahead. And in the last bit, you going pretty quick. You slam into the beach and ride up onto the beach, and as this thing
It's ready to jump.
tips over. I guess it's probably, you're going fast. It probably dug itself into the beach pretty good. So you'll say you're upright as long as the water's up here. So you slam into the beach.
Nice.
The passengers and the crew are like, I guess we're walking from here. Do you mind if we you mind if we stick with you?
Fine. We're all going to try to go to Port Ellen, so we can't stop you from following us. It's fine if you want to come along.
You throw some ropes over, and you guys can climb down. They all grab their gear. Susanna and a couple of the crewmen are like, can we just like rest here for a minute, and then because it's just for the day, and then we can move in the morning.
A rest wouldn't. It would be good.
I will say a rest will make you feel a lot better. It sure did for me.
If the boat is still somewhat above water, can we make sure we get some food for Susanna to make?
The boat's beach now, so it's pretty stable, right?
Yeah, as long as the tide goes down and not up.
So we can like stay on the ship even.
She can go and scour and get what she can out of there. There's some biscuits in there, and she can get all the food that she can. And water. And
what time is it right now?
It is about 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, if it's stable, let's just rest on the boat.
Okay.
Yes, I need to sleep.
If anybody's thirsty, I can create 10 gallons of water.
Fresh water, dude.
Perfect.
Susanna says that could be useful. Our water stores are in the cargo hold, and it's
salty.
Probably contaminated by now.
Right.
I will cast create water.
I can make you some coffee, but it might be a little salty. A little bit of a kick.
Now the salt just mellows out the coffee, takes out the bitterness.
So we'll have 10 gallons. I'll find something to put this water in.
Okay.
Cast it.
Okay. The night hits. Is anyone going to take watch?
Oh no.
I'll take a watch.
I'll take watch.
I'll take first.
Same.
Give me a roll, first watch. The evening hits. The other crew are just sort of sitting out on the deck.
15.
But eventually they start heading to bed.
Yeah, I'm
Joe's
not taking a
headphones
watch.
are dying.
Yep.
That's what he gets for buying them gamer headphones. All you need is a cord.
Yours look like gamer headphones.
Mine?
Yeah.
Listen, man, DJ headphones. I can like flip them around.
Oh man! Whoa!
You know?
Wow!
Yes.
That's what all
exactly.
DJs do.
That's all the DJ. That's all you need to do to be a DJ.
I'm pretty sure that's what a DJ is. Just gotta flip the headphones around.
Secretly, I've been a DJ my whole life. All I gotta do is do this.
No, you gotta flip the cup around. Otherwise, you're just an
I
amateur.
see plenty of them like normal headphones.
Those are the amateurs.
Oh man!
I get up on
All
stage,
right.
I hit play on my song, and I act like I'm spinning knobs, and I go, spin the knobs and stuff, and I go.
Yeah.
Francisco is role playing Sleep Time.
Yeah, I am.
So first watch, 15 plus what? What'd you get?
15. Just
15.
flat 15.
Around, so you're there for the first 4 hours. Around the end of your watch, you pick up some little beady eyes You guys are on a beach, and the beach goes up about 75 feet of beach, and then it's just trees. Not like palm trees. I think you guys are far enough north for that. So you've got like poplars and oaks and whatever else that grows next to a beach.
Poplars.
I don't know.
Sure.
A wooded area up there.
Aren't those the things that they eat in Futurama that turn out to be babies?
But you can pick up the kind of like cat eyes, and you can see about a dozen of them all together pop up in the trees. Something is watching you. You pick them up in the moonlight.
Dang
Sort of-
cats.
Sort of this yellowish glow, and you can see it doesn't. So maybe 6 creatures.
How far away are they?
You are asleep.
Oh, okay.
There's an orange cat on the beach just going.
Yeah, how far away are they?
The trees are about 75 feet away, and they're in the trees.
Okay.
How high, like, off the ground is the boat deck?
25 feet.
Okay. They would have a tough time getting up here. All right. Just
Okay.
wondered.
After a while, after my watch is done, I'll go wake up next watch.
Who is next?
I'll take it.
Okay, Saren. Give me that roll.
Oh, come on. 7.
It's very quiet out there. You don't see anything. Nice full moon. You get a almost full moon. I think full moon's supposed to be on Halloween, so almost full moon.
I would have
Right.
told him about the cats.
Did you tell him about it? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't see any of that.
Right.
All is quiet. Third watch.
I'll take it. You want
Yeah.
it?
No, go ahead. Go away.
6.
Okay.
I think we're on this boat with locked doors.
You don't see anything on the. You're watching the shore for these eyes, but you don't see anything there. But you do see another boat. In fact, you see 2 boats, going the way you were just coming from. 2 boats are sailing by, and they're still hours out, but you can see the light on the boats, and they are sailing.
Headed towards Port Illidan.
Yeah. Other than that, all quiet.
So that's where we're going.
Okay. Morning comes. You will not. I'll go ahead and give you a long rest.
Yay!
Just for the sake of, because I know otherwise you guys just sit here and do nothing until it happens. So, give you a long rest.
I had a point of exhaustion. I needed that long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I'm back up to full.
Okay. Everybody wakes
Alright.
up,
Let's get going.
gathering their stuff, climbing down the boat onto the beach, and starts getting ready to walk. Now you've got a bit of a walk ahead of you.
Point all the cannons that we have left at the deck before we leave. I don't want anyone stealing this ship.
All right, stealing the
You don't have any cannons on this ship anymore.
Did we get rid of all of them? Okay.
Yeah. So you can see the map here. You can just go straight shot. It'd be a little faster. It's probably going to still take you about 2 days of walking. Or you can just hug the coast. That way you won't get lost, basically. Because you're going to have to because it goes in and out, like land does. So you can straight shot it to Port Illidan. Hopefully your survival skills are up to it. Not get lost. Or you can take the longer way and hug the coast, and you'll end up there either way. You'll end up there eventually. But it's going to be another day or so.
I mean, I think we can check a straight shot. We'll never be too far away. Like, we'll be able to see the coast. It's like most of the way,
There's a
right?
couple peninsulas out there, which you'll get away from the ocean a bit.
I think we can go take a straight shot. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yes.
agree.
Yes.
Alright, straight shot it is.
Okay, give me a whoever's on survival. Give me a perception man, and let's start a walking.
Perceive.
Oh, this is in survival.
Yeah, I'll survival.
Ooh, 21, keeping my eyes out.
If I roll another 5, dude, that's 11 3 times in a row.
Well, David said he was assisting, so David roll and see what we get.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
good. That's good. Give me a D8. No reasons.
Uh-huh.
We have maps, don't we?
I got a 21. I could see the ocean, right?
You said D8?
Yeah, give me someone. Give me a D8.
Oh,
Oh, D8.
That's a D4. I can't use my D4 trick anymore.
come on, Zarik.
I told you.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. You start losing the sound, but it matches up with your map because you got the peninsula there. And as you're trucking along here, and your perception is, as you're looking, you also notice up ahead, you guys are kind of walking through this bit of a forested area. You see... Let me pull it up here. This human step out. And he's wearing like a black vest. He's got a sword on his side. He's got a beard and bald head. And he looks at you and he says, "Well, you look a little lost. I expect and he sees all your packs. I expect you got some payment, and I'll guide you the right way." Just one. You only see one
What kind of
person.
vibe is this guy giving me?
He's giving you a bandit kind of vibe.
Okay.
So with 21 perception, I don't see anyone else.
You do not see anyone else.
I think we are okay.
He says, "That's funny. I don't think you are." This one.
Why is that so funny?
Oh, not this one. Hang on. He says, "Hang on, I gotta find my map."
You can't even tell us the right way. You don't know where your map is.
I thought it was that one. Let's do that one.
I think it would be best.
Splash him
if
with
everyone's.
Splash him with 10 gallons.
Hey, if from high enough up in the air, that would hurt.
Okay. Well, I won't put you out there.
Best interest to just let us go on our way.
He says, "How about this?" He says, "I want," and he counts. He's counting real slow, trying to count everyone. He says, "How about a gold piece each? And you can go.
Nothing.
I'll even point you in the right way."
Go. I'll lean over to Eru and whisper.
Oh, wait a minute. No talking.
I'm gonna lean over and talk to Eru. I mean, a gold piece really isn't that steep.
Yes, but it's the principle.
You are right about that. We're just gonna be on our way, young man, and you best go on about your business.
He says, "You hear that, boys? They don't want to pay." And you pick up a snicker in the trees.
Oh, that's pretty funny. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and just have it float right up to his face.
Let's roll initiative. As you begin to cast your
Talk
spell.
to the hand. Talk to the mage.
Oh, I can't roll. I'm waiting on the.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
roll the
okay.
wrong
Hang
map.
on. I'm going to put you in here. Zarik.
Now you might be able
Oh,
to
yeah.
tell from the sizable hole in the side of my head that we're all having a real bad day.
Riss is a true podcast listener. We could freeze the water above his head and kill him with it.
Yep.
Who am I missing? I'm missing...
You got the wrong Saren.
Oh, man. I need armor Saren. I got too many people in here.
Gotta make a morph.
Oh, yeah.
morphin'
I
time.
should morph you.
It's
And then, who am I missing?
I'm
missing A-Rock.
Hey, Rock.
Why aren't they in alphabetical order? It would be so much easier. A-Rock. Do you got your clothes on? You got your armor on,
I
A-Rock?
got my armor on, dude.
Dude.
15.
Gee. I don't need it. I can morph.
Okay, so we got our buddy here. Let me get my new folks that I brought in. We'll set him... Who do you want to use here? Let's use... those are all ISIS guys.
You can use them.
I brought some in, I didn't bring any cool human. Oh, here we go. So this guy is standing right up in front of you. And...
You aren't bald at all.
I thought we were on like a beach, so this is really throwing me.
Oh, you're in the woods. Beach was just that little spot there. Okay, so give me initiative.
15.
I got a. Let me see what I got.
17.
I got 13.
Got an 11.
So you can't be making that much money out here. How many people actually come along this way?
Yes, I feel like this is a really dumb scheme you have.
Okay. Well, if you beat my, let me get my guy here. Let's see. I want this guy. And this guy. Okay. Birds are chirping. What a nice day for.
What a nice day to kill a bunch of people.
for a combat. Okay, if you beat my 12, then you may go.
Cool.
Everyone except for.
A-Rock.
Well, and
He-
do you have a plus on yours, David?
Yeah, +1.
So everyone except for A-Rock.
So we're gonna say that Saren, you're gonna use your because I'm basically ready my action. So we're gonna say that since you're up first, so you do your mage hand this time if you want.
Okay, yeah.
But you began
I was
casting
just gonna.
you began casting a spell that started this encounter, so you can do whatever you want.
I was
but,
gonna
so-
have my mage hand like appear and grab him on the shoulder, and I'll say, "Now listen here. I don't know how much experience you have with the arcane arts, but we pretty well versed. Think you want any of this? Trying to intimidate him with
give me
mage
that
hand.
give me that intimidation check.
You don't want any of this, boy.
No.
He doesn't care.
Here,
I
buddy.
will cast that, and then I will move up on him.
You have a multi-legged creature on your shoulder. Let me dust that off for you. All right, I will move over here. Let's flank with him. Can I flank there? I can't get on the.
Yeah, you can shimmy over a little bit and get a flank in there.
Okay. So that was. How far was that?
And I just like make
20
it
feet?
easier and just like move. So
There
it's
you All right. So
He looks at you and he says, "One thing I know about you arcane folk is that spellbook goes for a mighty profit."
We'll run over to him. We're having a bad day. Booming blade and attack him.
This guy's he's got a black vest, but he's basically just in bandit rags. Nothing of anything note. He does have some studded leather armor that you see peeking through the rags. His sword is pretty nice. He's got a nice scimitar. He's got a dagger on his belt. And that's all. It's just a bald human beard.
So I'll take my booming a blade and attack, and I finally get to use my feat that I took. So now, whenever I have advantage on an attack, I essentially get to roll 3 dice instead of 2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They
No.
all
Nice.
were garbage.
Oh man,
Plus
Oh, God.
5 is 13.
13. They all miss.
No.
In that case, I will take the rest of my movement. Go over here. Let's see. I use 20, so that's 25. I'll just go over here and then bonus action hide. I really thought, I really can't hit anything in combat. I'm having some trouble. Maybe I can just take this and I'll be better at it. 25 stealth.
Okay. Anyone else before me? Before my 12?
Nope.
I am. I haven't gone yet. I'm gonna move. Unsheath my sword. Let's see here. Can I stand right there?
If your character can fit there, you can fit there. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
You
gonna
do, not,
move.
you do not have advantage with the bush.
Okay. That was like, what, 20? Can I shimmy over to here?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. And then I'll attack him.
'Kay.
With advantage.
My music at. Oh,
Oh.
this one's
Come on,
called
be good.
Ambushed.
Hey, 19.
19 is a hit.
Okay. Boy, I should probably roll it again, see if I get a crit.
Roll it already. There
Alright.
it is. Okay, roll that damage.
Oh no. Just press says it's broken.
Okay, Krog, you go ahead while he's breaking his
I'm
tail
gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. Punch him in the face. I'm not gonna punch him in the face.
All right, he dodges out of the way. You glance off of his bald head.
And I'm gonna make another unarmed strike.
That's right. You
That's
get
a bonus.
level 5. You get 2 now, right? Level 5.
Level 4.
We're level 4.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, yeah, we're level 5.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna hit him.
Okay, swing and a miss. You got it there, David.
No, talespire broke.
Okay, what damage you need? I'll roll it for you.
It's a D8 plus 3.
I don't have a D8.
What?
What do you mean you don't
There's
have a D8?
D8s in
I'll
Talespire.
roll
One,
one.
one,
Roll
in
a
front, one
D8.
roll one in front of me. Okay, 8 damage.
8 damage? Plus
Okay.
5?
Wait.
Okay.
Wait,
Plus
you said
5.
plus 5 or plus 3?
Oh wait, no, plus 3.
So yeah, you get you stab him with your sword for 8 damage.
Okay.
He shouts out, "Get him, boys!" And
I'll stab him again.
Hang on, boys.
Your action surging?
No, I have to. Wait, am I not?
No, you don't have
No,
to.
you don't
not
get that at
level
level
5.
5.
That's right. Alright, yeah, then that'll be my turn.
Go ahead, boys.
Okay, get him, boys. Okay, so you see from the trees arrows flying in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, put it in there, that's fine. In the trees. Almost spotted by Nosy Arrow.
They must have rolled really well.
Oh, yeah, they did. Okay, so we've got 6 arrows coming in. We're gonna put 2 on A-Rock.
Okay.
I get 2. Oh, I got a crit.
Oh,
What?
silvery barbs on the crit.
Silvery bars. Called the new spell is called DM's Bane.
I don't like you. Okay, so 2 shots come in, from the right, and
both
you
of them are crits.
No, just one.
no one
Oh,
guy.
okay.
They get 2 shots. So you take 6 damage twice, 12 damage from the right side.
Oh dang, they both get 2 shots. That's insane. Okay.
There you go, and you've got fumble. You want a silvery barbs that one?
No, what was your roll on the second shot?
I had an 18 and an 18.
An 8.
Oh, yeah, I had a 22 and an 18. 18 doesn't hit you?
No.
All right, so
This is my
take,
6.
so you're
My 6
taking
bag. I took 6.
6 damage.
I was about
And
to
you're,
God dang.
you're gonna
you
take
just
6. You're
assumed.
gonna take 6 more. Does a 19 hit you?
19 is my armor
Ah,
class.
take 6 more, and then you hear twang as the sound of a weird bowstring noise. from this guy over here.
Of course.
He says, "Oh, that's not supposed to happen." So we're gonna have 2 on Saren coming in. Two arrows. Oh, another crit. Where is it?
I can only do it once. That's a reaction.
Okay, so you're gonna take
How far away is he?
11. From you.
Well, can I even see it?
Yeah, you can't see. He's in the trees, and you're
Okay.
kind of tucked in that same tree. Oh man. Okay, so you hear him. You see him sneak out like a velociraptor, and he starts to shoot. And give me
Clever
give me a d20. This arrow's coming for your face. Okay.
Oh.
So you close your eye and miss it just so it doesn't hit you in the eye, but it almost did. You're gonna take 12 damage. Sorry, I'll roll that one, I guess, since it's a crit. Where is it? D8. So you take 6 plus 13 from his 2. Right, I hit him twice.
So 19 total.
What's his?
Oh no,
no,
sorry.
7.
13 only. 13 only. Ignore the second one. So 13 damage. You've got 1 coming in at. We'll put 1 at Krog. 2 at Krog. For Krog, you're easy to hit. Plus 4,
Wait.
so 17 and 13. Oh, you're right. I can't hit you.
Yes.
So the first one comes in at 17.
Well, I still have to.
Yeah, the first he still has to roll and see if
Yeah.
how much of he blocks.
Yeah.
So for this one. So yeah, it's not gonna reduce it to, unless it is.
They're doing 6
What'd I
damage.
roll?
Yeah, you got
so
7.
That
7. So yeah.
takes
So
care
I.
of all of it. He catches it in the air again.
So the
I
first one,
grab
does a
it.
13 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so the second one comes in. How many times can you do that?
Every time he has a reaction.
Okay, so 1. So the second one does hit you for
Once,
6
okay.
damage.
Okay.
You gonna throw that one at him?
Are you throwing it back?
No. Not this.
Okay, we're gonna put 1 on Zarik and another one on Arok, so we can see there.
There are like 100 dudes behind me too.
Those are your people. Those are your friends.
Oh, okay.
They're doing nothing.
You got 2 coming in. These are gonna be at Zarik, plus 4, so 23 and 19. Do these hits, Zarik?
Both hit.
Both hit. Take 12 damage. There's a couple arrows. Wink, wink. Go into your back. That's the sound of arrows hitting armor.
Man, these guys are hitting a consistent 6 damage.
I know. I'm rolling hot tonight. Oh yeah, I'm just doing. That's too many of things to deal with that. So a 23 on Arok and a miss.
I feel like this average damage thing is
6 more damage from that guy.
that is doing way more than rolling.
I can roll if you want, but it could be bad. It's gonna slow it down. I'm trying to get this done by midnight.
You're
And
gonna kill
then
us by midnight.
Yeah, they're
the
gonna kill-
main man. This is 'cause I'm rolling hot. The main man is going to Zarik hit him, so he's gonna turn on Zarik. And he says, "You just pay the toll, and we can go our separate ways." And he's going to swing at you with 3 attacks. He draws
Holy.
his scimitar. He also draws his dagger. When he has scimitar, so draws his dagger out, and he's going to do 3 attacks. So his first 2 are going to be a scimitar. Look at that! I can't stop. I can't miss. Plus 5, so 19, David, and then higher.
19 hits.
Okay, so you take 12 damage. Swing, quink with the scimitar, and then the dagger is going to be another hit. 21, 5 damage with the dagger in the belly.
Okay, Drake's not looking very good.
He says, "Now you're making me mad. You don't belong out here." Your turn, bottom of the round.
This guy's just in the middle of nowhere. All right.
So bottom of the round, so it's Arok.
I'm gonna move over here into these trees, into the base of the trees.
They are actually up in the trees.
I know they're up in the trees.
Yep.
But it'll get me cover from these guys back over here in this dense foliage. And then I'll also cast a thunder wave, which will hit all 3 of these guys.
Thunderwave is a circle, a sphere.
Yes, 15 foot.
So I thought it was a square, but same thing, essentially.
15-foot cube,
I
baby.
was thinking it was directional. Okay, give me damage.
Cube.
Or is it a save?
It's a save.
Okay. So we're left to
Con
right.
save, I think.
It is a.
Oh, not so hot.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they all missed it.
They all miss it. Then they're all gonna take 2d8
And be shoved out of their trees.
and be thrown 10 feet from me. 14 damage each.
Nice.
And get thrown out of the trees?
Move 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Give me...
They fly straight up. They're falling a long way.
give me 3d6.
Okay.
D6 damage for each one.
Jeez.
6, 1, and 2.
Okay, this guy goes falling out. Dead.
Yes!
This guy goes
Thunderwave,
flying
it
over this
finally
way. Dead. This guy gets pushed
Wow.
into the trees, falls down. You hear a crack as he hits the ground. I guess he's going to go over here and land in the trees. You hear a crack, and he shouts, "Ow!" But he's still alive.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give myself 4 temporary hit points.
Okay. Top of the round.
Okay.
I'm going
going
to cast sleep. Right over here. Well,
For my bonus section, I'm gonna use my
anywhere
second wind.
to get these 3 guys.
'Kay.
Without hitting any of us.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast it level 2. Wow, D8.
Music is rocking.
Yeah.
21.
These three? Okay.
Starts with the whoever has the lowest amount of hit points. If they run out, they fall asleep, and then
Okay.
it goes to the next.
One of them collapses in the tree.
Okay.
Okay,
David,
I'm
second
going to
wins.
attack. And I'm going to attack. Boo.
Advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
yell
yeah,
out.
that's right.
Don't hit the one that fell asleep.
Which one fell asleep?
Well, not the one in front of you.
You don't know.
Just keep swinging.
There we go. 20.
That's a hit. What was the first one? Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
was.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a 9. That's a 4. and
Ooh,
then I'm in
big
the action
one.
surge.
Oh,
Did you hit the guy before, right? How much did you hit him for? Was it 10? Did I mark him?
you rolled a 5 plus 3, 8.
8. When did it save? Okay. And then you just did how much more?
4.
4, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm in the action surge and hit him. And then I'm going to use Fighting Spirit. Give me 5 temporary hit points. And then I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Silvery barbs!
Yeah.
Give me a... give me a D10. Okay, so you go to slice this guy and give me normal damage. You go to slice this guy and you catch him right behind the knee, and you can see blood just squirting out as you nick an artery.
Oof.
And then how much more damage?
5 damage.
Plus 5. Okay. Okay, and he screams out as he grabs his knee.
I will poke my head out and take a shot with the hand crossbow. Was I hidden?
You were.
So at advantage means I get to roll 3 times. One of these better hit. I'm gonna be upset.
Natural
Oh, man. Where's the rolls coming from?
We rebounded.
What do you, a crossbow?
Yeah, hand crossbow.
Triple damage.
Oh!
With your sneak attack.
Don't roll
boy.
ones.
So okay, so this is all gonna be plus 3. So it's that, and then triple. It's another 3 times 2, so 6. So it's
This is gonna be
this,
a lot.
This plus 3. 30 damage.
Okay, so you step out with crossbow and you just slow motion, raise a crossbow, think, right in the forehead.
Oh.
And this
Had
guy
a bad day.
drops. as there was a crossbow straight in his head. He's less concerned about his knee anymore. Right in his bald head as he drops to the ground.
Wow.
The rest of you can take this time to leave. And then I will bonus action hide again.
Okay, next. Is there any more top round?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
15, yuck.
I'll stay there.
Okay. This guy's going to climb down. I'm going to do this way. 1, 2, I got 3 left. Okay. Okay.
Oh, incredible.
So they all like tears bursting out of their eyes, urine trails. They're terrified as they climb down. What terrible? Where's my good rolls at?
Yeah, you did a round of absolutely
That's right.
annihilating us, and now it's going away.
No, you almost one-shot me.
Okay, he's gonna make the, and they are bolting. You can get about 40, 20 there. This guy's gonna climb down. Look at his friend. He's right next to you guys, and he's going to he stumble down and just like look at his friend, look at you guys, drop his bow, and surrender. Goes to his knees.
Okay.
He rolled a 1. Okay, bottom of the round. They're all taken off, except for the 1. You got 1 left there. We can go out of initiative now.
I'll head up and get the guy that's asleep.
Okay.
I'll go ask this guy which way to put Illidan.
He points kind of the way you guys were going, but a little bit further west. You guys were a little bit off track. And he just that way, just that way. Just let me be. This guy's shaking. He's terrified. This is where we live. This is where we live.
Why did you feel it necessary to try to take advantage of us?
I don't know. We just do what Sam says to do.
Well, now Sam is dead.
Just trying to make a living. You killed him. All of them.
I feel no sympathy. You were just trying to kill us. You shot me with 4 arrows.
He guy's terrified. He didn't say anything. He's scared. His Dragonborn steps up. He's got like arrows stick all in his side. You shot me.
You shot me. I feel no sympathy.
I will
just let us be. We're just trying to live.
I'll walk up to him, lean over, and whisper into his ear, just remember, it is the bond that binds us. Get out of here.
He gets up and runs.
I will go back and see if little Sam has anything of value on him.
Sam has a scimitar, a dagger. He's got some studded leather armor. He has, on his person, he's got 8 copper and 2 silver.
I'm not even going to pick that up.
That's it?
And he has a, he does have like a little journal, a little diary he keeps with him.
I'll pick it up.
Everybody that needs some healing, gather around. I'm going to start casting Prayer of Healing while they're searching through stuff.
Okay.
Are any of these weapons, like, nice, or are they just...
The nicest one is his scimitar. It's nothing extraordinary, but no, they're all pretty general issue kind of.
Anyone need a scimitar?
18 points of healing for 6 people, so everybody can get 18.
Jeez.
Nice.
That would have, like, topped me off if I had any damage.
Okay.
Thumb through the journal. Anything interesting, or is it just this guy's?
It goes back. You see, look at the date, and it goes back a couple years. He doesn't write much in this thing, but just sort of. It seems like he used to be in the army of Emir, and something happened along the way. You can spend some time looking at it later on, or spend more time to figure it out. But it looks like towards the end of it, he's just he has a bandit camp, and he seems to just living on the land, away from society, just trying to make a living.
Nope.
You do see him
He
mention.
chose poorly today.
He mentions the imps, always giving him trouble. The imps. And there's a few days ago they had a battle with the imps. They killed Sasha. And he does mention. How long do you want to look at this?
The 10 minutes while he's doing
Okay.
his spell.
Yeah, you want to look at the beginning, the middle, or the end? Why that?
Well, I just want to. I'll look at the beginning, see how far back it goes, and then go to the end and see how the recent stuff.
Okay, so yeah, it goes back a couple years. He mentioned stuff about being in the military, and then the new stuff is about him being he didn't call himself bandit, but being in a camp outside of town. Lots of he mentions all the refugees that are coming into town, and they've been living off of that. It seems like, but they've had the imps move in recently. They're having troubles with.
All right. Well, once the 10 minutes is up, I'll say, all right, let's keep going. Watch out for imps.
Okay.
Okay. You guys begin making your march north in the direction that he pointed you to go. And that's where we'll end. As you've got about a day and a half walk to get to Port Illidan. And we'll see if you can make it next time.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay, rogue crits.
Yay.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was the best roll of the night. The only good roll of the night. Can't believe I had no plans of sinking your ship. But those were some nasty rolls.
It was like
We had some incredible rolls at the beginning, but we still
Yeah.
got hosed.
You had
there's lots of ways to fail. We each had
Lots
to
of
make
ways
it. There's
to
a lot
fail,
of
yeah.
checks.
yeah.
Everybody take their 18 points of healing.
You read
Oh,
it.
nice.
I'll probably have to full.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm max now.
Right.
All right, so we'll be back next week on Thursday.
We will not be here Monday on Halloween.
Right.
So, for anyone who's wondering, hopefully the next
Aw.
week.
Hopefully the next week.
See
hear
y'all.
Mike at.
Oh yeah, next week and then next Monday, Cyberpunk, right?
Cyberpunk.
Right, I'm looking forward to it.
Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk Red.
All right.
Hooray.
Bye.
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 Bye.